Good morning, Facebook. Ooh, of course, my hair is going to get all cray-cray now because I had to run around looking for my tripod. I'm going to wait for my one to pop on. As soon as I see one, we're going to get things rolling. There we go. There's my one. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. My name is Tina. I am with Old Maid Nail. Good morning, Karen. I am an avid DIYer, decorative furniture painter, online business coach, and the host of the Sharewell podcast. And I missed my coffee chat yesterday morning because I had no internet because living country struggles. That's all I'm going to say about that. Good morning, Beth. Thanks for watching. So I'm sitting real close up on the camera because I do have my brand new shirts from Pickles and Punch on, but it has to be censored. So I'm going to cover, I've got tape on it, but I'm going to cover this part so you guys can see it. Let me move the tripod back. Don't be a salty, you know what. So I absolutely love this shirt. Okay, so good morning, good morning. Yeah, I have my purple earrings on. I've got my purple streak going in my hair. Which you can't hardly see, but I promise you it's really bright when I'm, there you go, you can see it now. I got my purple streak in my hair. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Francis. Good morning, Gina. Or Jeannie. If you would, guys, of course, please share. Sharing is caring. So the reason I'm wearing purple today is that I actually am a member of a couple of groups for lupus support online and on Facebook. And I was asked by one of them to take some portraits, and I have to record a short video because my whole shtick about living with a disability is being an advocate for yourself and to know what you're putting in your body before you do it, and to understand that your pain's never going to go away, but that you can learn to live with it and you can learn to do things, and that you're stronger than what you think you are. So that's why purple hair, purple earrings today. I've got to get all that done for him and get it shot over there to him. So, good morning, Miss Annie. So, but I absolutely love this shirt from Karen over at Pickles and Punch. And she sends the cutest little branding stuff. So, she does have a Facebook page. If you guys would go give her a like and a follow, I'd really appreciate it. She's a super sweet lady. I just love her to death. So, go check her out. She's got some cute stuff. So go and give her a like, a follow, check her out. I'd really appreciate it. So, yeah, internet. So I thought it was my stinking dish again because I live like, I think I've told you guys this, I live like in a valley from all directions. Like I'm down in like a gully. So it's next to impossible for them to, yeah, when I turn my head like this, you can really see it. But it's really bright. But it is temporary, just FYI, it's temporary. Don't you love my shirt, Shannon? I had to, I had to put the PG-13 rating on it. But I love this shirt. You should have seen me trying to do it with a temporary dye in my hair because the last thing I do is put on my t-shirt after I've done my lotion and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I don't know how to get it on without getting purple all over it. So it was funny. So, yeah, it was comical this morning. You should have seen me. Yeah, I had to cover up. I had to censor it. It had to be censored. I don't want to offend anybody. I use language like that all the time, unless we're really close, and then you might hear me drop it occasionally. So. But, yeah, so I live in a valley, like, from all directions. So, like, getting a signal in here is next to impossible. So anytime I have internet problems, I'm automatically like, oh my God, this freaking dish again. Well, it's not me this time. It was the service for like a day and a half. So, yeah, I have a million things to catch up on. A million and one things to catch up on and to do. But this group reached out to me and I feel honored that they asked me to do the promotion for them. So, of course, I'm going to do it because we all know I'm all about supporting others and giving back to community. And, I'm just super honored that they asked me to do the promo for them and that they're going to feature it. So I think that's really cool. So yesterday I got some much needed rest because I couldn't do nothing because it was raining on and off here. It was cold. So I didn't want to chance like anything going wrong with my paint or my silver leafing or any of that. So I just kind of rested yesterday. Yesterday was a day of rest. I thought, okay, well, I'll just catch everybody's lives. Like, nobody went live yesterday. So I couldn't even do that. So I just, kind of edged out. I couldn't get on my coaching call in the evening. It was what it was. But I got some well-needed rest. I think I went to sleep at like 8 o'clock last night. Hey, Donna Davis. How you doing, lady? So, hi, Sandra. So, cool thing today. So, my business partner in All In On Business, Michelle Lopez, put together a super amazing promotional video. The wonderful people in our coaching group have all went and made recommendations. You're going to go get your hair cut, Francis? Yay, yay, yay. We'll see you later, Francis. Thank you, Donna. It's for a lupus group that I'm a part of. They want me to take some pictures and do a promotional video for them. So, got the purple hair and the purple earrings going today. So I'm going to get that done. And that's another reason this shirt is appropriate, because, it doesn't just have to be people. It can definitely be a disease, and for me, it's all about that. So, what was I saying? Oh, promotional video. So the wonderful people in the group made some recommendations for us, and we took snippets of comments that have been made about our coaching group on lives and stuff like that. Or she did. I didn't do any of the work. She did it all. And she put it together into a short video clip for us to run as a promotion. So you'll be seeing that, and it looks super amazing. So I just want to put out there, because I missed going live yesterday, about All In On Business. So we had the intention initially that things were going to go one way when we first started the group. So the first group coming through the door has been awesome. They've been very patient and gracious with us through all of the growing pains, but we've learned a lot. So we have decided, instead of opening the doors on May 1st, we will open them tomorrow. So as you come in, you get right into the group. You get the benefits of the community. You get the benefits of, thank you so much, Gloria. You get the benefits of community, and you get the benefits of the trainings that we have proceeded with to this point. So, what is All In On Business about? It's very much about helping you understand how all the pieces fit. Okay? So, this group is appropriate for multi-level marketers, furniture painters, wreath makers, any small business out there. We have people who own farms, ranches, brick and mortars. There is a benefit to it for everyone, because let me tell you, within the next 5 years, this right here is the way you're going to communicate with your audience and get people through your door. It's this right here. And if you can't get them to show up to watch this right here, you're not going to make any traction in your business. Do you have to go on and do a full-scale production every time? Absolutely not. Go back and look at some of my videos. I don't care. If I feel the urge to go live, or I have something that I feel my audience needs to hear or that I need to share, I hit the live button, sometimes looking like I'm homeless, but you know what? It's all right, because my followers know I'm doing all the things, and I'm loving every minute of it, and sometimes that's not glamorous. You won't see me with makeup on very often, because I have systemic lupus, and it makes my face feel like it's on fire. So if I comb my hair, it means it's a really good day. That means I took extra attention to look really nice for y'all. So, yes, AIOB rocks. So, the ladies in this, and the gentlemen in this group, ladies and gentlemen, because we take men and women, the people in our group, let me tell you, they show up for each other. They support each other. That's where your initial engagement starts in your business. So if your family and your friends from your personal Facebook page are not giving you that support, we will. Beth O'Neill, a member of our coaching group, Wild Wind Treasures, just did her very first live on Sunday to 26 people at one time. Her video has been viewed almost 800 times as of this morning when I last looked. We can get you the engagement. Once you have the engagement, you just have to post consistent quality content and just follow the roadmap that we lay out. Everyone's is not identical, okay? So like what works for me doesn't work for Michelle and vice versa. What works for Michelle doesn't work for Annie Sprinkles. What works for Donna doesn't work for Annie Sprinkles. I miss my curls too, Karen, but they're coming back. Do you see how fast my hair's growing? It's growing like boom, boom, boom. So we don't do a cookie cutter option for everyone, okay? We actually do an assessment when you first come into the group. Michelle and I talk to you one-on-one, well, two-on-one, I should say, because it's impossible to do one-on-one when there's two of us. We talk to you two-on-one, and we run through how you answered your assessment, and we really dig deep into it and understand what your goals and your vision are about your group and where you are today and what your first step priority should be. So if you've got a laundry list of a million things long. If you've got a laundry list of a million things long that you want to get accomplished, we'll take it and break it down into smaller steps, because if you don't feel like you're succeeding in business, you're going to get discouraged really, 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 really quick. And you're not going to want to engage in it. You're not going to want to do anything with it. Because if you don't experience those small successes and have somewhere to celebrate them, you just get the wind taken out of your sails, and it's very hard to self-motivate and push yourself forward if you don't have that, okay? So, good morning, Kathy Ayers. You like my purple hair? So, it's really important that happens, that we break it down into small chunks. Instead of you trying to eat a whole elephant at a time, we're going to break it down into small bite-sized pieces so that you can get it swallowed whole. Okay? So we have 2 coachings a week, unless, like, we just had a branding boot camp. So in branding boot camp, we talked about a different subject Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we did a weekly wrap-up that Friday. This Wednesday, we're having a Pinterest intensive. Things like that. Good morning, Leslie. Thanks for watching. If you would share for me, I would really appreciate it. So on Wednesday, we had a Pinterest offensive. On Wednesday, we're going to have a Pinterest intensive. I'm so excited and caffeinated. I'm getting tongue-tied. Thank you so much, Leslie. It looks like you got a hold of my bangs. Exactly. Someone painted. I probably should have painted them. That would have been cooler since I'm a furniture painter. Duh. Probably should have talked to somebody before I was like, yep, let me go get in the shower. I'll do it right now. That's how my morning started. So we're having a Pinterest intensive training on Wednesday. And then Friday, we'll do another weekly wrap-up. So the beginning of each month, we're going to start releasing training blogs. So our first block is coming live between today and tomorrow. Supposed to be yesterday, but because I live in the valley and #country living problems, it didn't make it there. But again, our people are amazing and they understand. Everybody knows I got internet issues, so they're amazing and they hang in there with us. So that stuff is coming, guys. We also are going to have flow workbooks. So a flow workbook is go here, then go here. Good morning, Eddie Brown. Go here, then go here, then go here. Now go here, now type this. That's a flow workbook. So that you can take notes of where you find certain things and you have it to refer back to if you need to change things later. So that's part of it. We have a goal setting exercise that's downloadable where you can download it. And we recommend that you do it every 90 days because your business, as you get some steam underneath you, will grow and evolve. Old Bay New is a totally different beast from what I thought it was going to be when I started it in, May of 2018. I haven't even been around a year yet. And the successes and achievements that I've made because I surrounded myself with a community that shows up for me and that supports me just take my breath away. I mean, sometimes I'm just shocked and in awe. Now, don't get me wrong. I was painting furniture and flipping furniture out there before I started it as a business. I started a blog thinking I was going to make money doing a home remodel and blogging about it. Good morning, Jennifer Holder. But that very quickly turned into painting furniture, doing DIY craft projects, cooking stuff on a live, helping other women with their business. I feature other small businesses on my page all the time. I am actually, as of April 9th, Michelle Lopez is my first guest, will be featuring a small business owner and interviewing them on my Sharewell podcast. So it's completely evolved from where I thought I was going to be. I thought I was just going to have a blog. Maybe the DIY stuff would make it in there. Maybe the painting stuff would make it in there. But that's where I was going to make my money at. Like, I wasn't worried about anything other than that. Then I started getting custom work in, like hand over fist. So I wasn't even flipping furniture anymore. I was doing custom work. And then around Christmas time, things changed drastically. I had to have chemo because of my lupus. And it made me actually sit back and think. And I took a course called Fierce Clarity by Nicole Walters. And it was just like I had that aha moment and it clicked in my head. So I've now achieved every goal. Hi, Elspeth. Hi, Margie. Thanks for joining. Hi, Danielle. So I had that aha moment. So I did a vision board as an exercise for a group that I was a part of then. And on my vision board, like all of my goals for 2019, I have achieved. Because I have the support of a community and I have a couple of people that keep me in check to make sure that I stay on track and do the things that I commit to do. Because I'm telling you, anyone that tells you that running a business online is easy or a business period, they're freaking lying to you because it is hard. It is hard work. You will get out of your business what you put into it. So yes, I have sleepless nights. Like my brother was joking this morning. He's like, okay, you're all rested up. So that means you're not going to sleep for the next 4 or 5 days, right? Because they know. Because I've been pushing like this since May of 2018. Do I have 25,000 followers? Or 300,000 or 250,000? No. But my corporate background is going in and fixing broken training programs. Being able to look at them and understand where the misses are, where the disconnect is, where the information isn't connecting for people, and to reform them and reshape them to where people can understand it. So you have to be able to come at a problem from a couple of different ways because not everybody's going to understand or grasp the process one way. Like, Kathy, I'm so glad you said makes me cuss. We had one of our members trying to help Kathy figure out how to tag her business. And it just wasn't connecting. And I tried to type it and explain it to her. It wasn't connecting. So I got her on the phone, and once I got her on the phone and I was able to verbally explain it to her and walk her through the steps, it was like that. So we are available by phone. Our cell phone numbers, mine and Michelle's, are both in the group. Our people know that they can reach out to us by messenger or on the phone anytime. Now, we're going to start turning our phones off in the evening, but... Oh my goodness! That's horrible, Donna. We're going to have to start so that we get sleep, so we don't get so sleep deprived that we have to crash for a day. But they know that they can reach out to us. And if it's a hot issue, we're going to make sure that we jump on it, jump into it with you, get into it with you to make sure it's taken care of. So, it's exciting. So even though, and let me just tell you, even though all the trainings aren't available right now, and let me back up and explain why. One of the biggest disconnects is the serial learning, okay? You get in these groups and all these trainings are available. So you get in there and you watch video after video after video after video, or you're on YouTube, or you're taking all the free courses, and you're watching all this stuff, and it's not connecting for you because you're not stopping and implementing it every single step, okay? So one thing that Michelle and myself do is we go through and look to see where you're at. How often are you posting? What are you posting? Are you going live when you say you're going to? Are you completing work that you say you're going to complete? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Because when you come in, we let you know, look, this is not your average coaching group. We're going to look for a certain measure of accountability. So if you if you tell me, hey, I have a hard time holding myself accountable to finishing my projects on time. Hi, Janice. Thanks for watching. You feel like I ride the online short bus. You do not, Kathy. So, we hold you accountable to those things, okay? But it goes at your pace. So we're not going to put an expectation on you like, okay, we did this within a year, so you need to be doing this too. Because it's not cookie cutter. Like I said, what works for me doesn't work for Michelle. What works for Michelle isn't going to work for Kathy. What works for Kathy isn't going to work for Shannon. You know, everybody's business is different. Everyone's vision for their business is different. I knew I wanted ShareWill to be a part of my business long before I even had a business. I was either going to write a book, start a podcast, or do a YouTube channel, or maybe all three, because I have a lot of things I've had to overcome in my life that I feel would be a benefit to others that go through it. And you know what? Starting the ShareWill podcast for me, this is how it goes for me. I will get an idea, like a burning, niggling feeling in my head. Like, ooh, what if we did this? How would this work? And then I roll with it for like days and days and days. And then I start writing down ideas about it. I start like brainstorming about it, brain dumping, right? Then I start chit-chatting to people about it. Like, this sounds crazy, but I've been thinking that. And then I like sounding board, like, give me feedback. What do you think? What do you think? So that's how my great ideas start. But I'm telling you, not a single one of them that I have tried has fallen short. Where I fall short is when I rush into something and I don't follow my process. That's when I fail. I have figured that out and I know that. But because I'm a creative, one, and two, I'm an eager beaver, so I'm like, okay, let's go do this. We got this. Ooh, that went good. Let's go do this now. Bang! And I don't even think it out or process it or any of that stuff. That's usually when something falls short or it goes wrong. So, yeah, I listen to podcasts quite a bit too. I have a couple that I download. Hi, Wanda Sue! So, posts are going to go away within the next 5 years. You have to do it through an audio cast or through videos. The post, you'll be able to post, but it's not going to stay alive. It's going to go away after 24 hours. So it'll become very much like Snapchat or an Insta story or a Facebook story, okay? The way that you're going to reach your customers is what I'm doing right now, is live video, communicating with them. And honestly, guys, that's the best way for you to brand yourself. If you can brand yourself and create a relationship with a customer, Michelle laughs every time I say this, but doing this right here helps them get to know you. People are only going to spend their time or money with you ultimately because they know, like, and trust you. And the only way that's going to happen is if you let them in and you're unapologetically yourself. So if I came on here every week, all dolled up, all made up, and just was on point and very articulate and well-spoken and all that, you guys would see through that in a New York minute because that's not me. You know what? I own that I'm a hot mess. I am the biggest hot mess on wheels. You are quite welcome, Joanne. And thank you for watching. And please share. That's how our message gets out there and that's how we grow. So, I own that. So and especially like people that know me, they know I don't wear makeup because it makes my face feel like it's on fire. You're lucky if I don't show up in a ball cap. Now, when my hair was long, I was infamous for like the big messy bun. Like, I was all about that. Messy bun or a ponytail. You didn't get the fluff and curls very often because that meant I had to put lots of product in my hair, and that meant I was going to sweat and then I was going to get sticky because 9 times out of 10, I'm running around doing a million things, so it was icky. Okay, so be unapologetically yourself, engage on video, and let them learn who you are. That's your Girl Central. So let them know who you are. Let them in. Let them see you. I promise you, I have let every skeleton fall out of my closet. Like, I opened the closet door and I was like, here I am. You love me or you hate me. This is where it's going to be. And the people that appreciate that and want that have continued to return to support me and to watch me and to help me grow. So I promise you, if you're hiding behind a disability or something that you feel you have in your past that people are going to find out about it and not like you or not want to follow you, or if you feel it's because of an economic circumstance. When I first started, y'all, I was very blatantly aware, and I would tell people, look, thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate that. I live in a double-wide trailer that's probably, let's see, it was manufactured in 1971, and I was born in 1972. And I'm about to turn 47 years old, y'all. So, that should tell you, I'm sorry, that's a lie. I am lying. I think. I never know how old I am. I was born in 1972. I never know how old I am because when I turned 39, I celebrated my 39th birthday like 5 times. Anyways, I'm over 45. I know that. Don't make me do math this early. But, okay, I'm about to turn 48, Shannon. Thank you so much. Ouch. That kind of hurt a little bit. But anyways, I'm 48, so the house is 49 years old. It has never, ever had anything but like duct tape and glue done to it since my parents bought it. And my mom was sick for a really long time. Real long time. And it was falling down around my ears, I promise you. So, Kathy, you don't look 52, darling. I think that's stories, lies. But, I mean, it was falling down around my ears. Because mom was sick for a long time, and we had to do the quick fix. Because you couldn't get her out of one area and get her to stay out of that area. Because regardless of whether she was sick or not, mom was still the queen of this castle until the day she died. I promise you that. But you couldn't get her to stay out of an area so that you could work on it. So we've got new floors down everywhere. I've got new ceilings up. I mean, we're working on it. It looks a million times better. But I was really ashamed of that. I was ashamed of what I was living in and what my circumstance was. But you know what? It doesn't matter because it's our home. We love it. And now I get to make it look however I want. And let me tell you, when I start rolling this stuff out and you guys see some of my ideas and some of the design things that I came up with to solve things, get out of town. Like, for real. Get out of town. Like, it was so much fun. Stop texting your age. You're making me feel older. Wanda, you're only 39, honey. Remember? We had this conversation. Wanda Pastor is my aunt. She is on her Sweet Pea Risa more. She's got some fun stuff coming down the pike here pretty quick, y'all. So go follow her if you don't follow her already. So back to All In on Business, okay? All right. All In on Business starts as a community to help you get the engagement for the growth, okay? That's where it starts. That's the number one thing that we instill when you first come in. Exactly. I like that, Jennifer. Age only matters if you're a good bottle of wine. But Janice, you were so much fun. I watched a replay of one of your lives last night again, too. So, when you come in, that's the very first thing we do, is we talk to you about engagement and building your audience and how your community around you helps you with that, okay? And our members can all attest that we do stand firm on that. If I'm not on your live, Michelle's on your live. And if we're going to be away, then we let the community know, hey, look, we've got this going on tomorrow. We need you guys to make sure that you stay on top of it and show up for each other. We're counting on you. And they do a great job of doing that because it's already known that, this is a community. This is how we're going to grow. This is how we're going to help each other. This is how we're going to get engagement. So that's your first hit. Well, then after you get that first bump in the algorithm, Facebook will be like, ooh, there's a party going on over there. They're laughing. They're throwing hearts up. They're having a good time. Let's go see what's going on over here. So they bump you up in the algorithm. You show up in more news feeds. Then if people keep engaging, keep laughing, keep commenting, it happens again. So you'll see another bump up in the algorithm. So if you get people on your live and you get them engaging, like right now, Beth's throwing hearts. Donna, throw me some hearts. Elspeth, throw me some hearts. Jeannie, throw me some hearts. Let me see some hearts, guys. You can watch it. Some people just comment, and let's see what happens. You guys can watch it, and you will see if everybody starts commenting and they start engaging on the live, you'll see it kick up, and it'll jump up over 20 if everyone's engaging. That's the sound of that wine cork. Give me some comments, guys. Say comment. So I can show you live exactly how it happens. You'll see it boost up if people start commenting. Thank you so much. I love my purple hair too, Jeannie. There we go. You guys just watch it for a few seconds and you'll see it. You'll see it start popping up. You are so welcome. Hi, Heather. Welcome. You guys should see it here in just a second. I know there's a delay on my side, but you'll see it. And it'll just keep popping. It'll pop you into the algorithm and it'll keep going. And maybe Facebook doesn't do it for me because, that's the life that I live, because as soon as I say something's going to happen, it doesn't happen. So we'll see what happens. Okay. So, but I can tell you, like, when Beth did her very first live. When I did my first live, I had 3 people watching. Okay? And those 3 people were all sitting in the house with me, in front of me, watching me as I did my live. There was no one from my following that popped on while I was going live. Okay? So, I'm talking about the engagement on Facebook, on the algorithm. I was trying to show them how that works because it's been triggered a couple of times. I was trying to show them how it gets triggered. But, when you try to show somebody something, like if you tell your kid, like, oh my God, little Johnny just walked. Come on, walk, little Johnny. Little Johnny's not going to walk. Yeah, I think that's what this is going to be like. So, but I can tell you on Beth's Live, she had 26 people on there when it first started. She had maybe 6 to 7, then she hit about 10. And then we just started sharing. You know what, Joanne? I don't practice that. And let me tell you why. I have actually blocked a few people from my personal page because I have noticed that they will weed through their followers or their friends and find people who have great followings and then tag them so that they can get their viewers over. Because what happens when you tag me on on your live, you send it out to all of my friends that I am with you and that I'm participating in that live with you. That's not a good practice, especially if you haven't asked my permission to do it. So I do not practice that, and I never go live on my personal page. The only time I will tag anyone is if I am bringing someone onto the live with me. That's the only time that I will tag someone. But that's a great question because I do see that happen, and I understand where it comes from, but we're very much about doing things organically and in the right way. So we are working on learning the correct social etiquette for when you're on someone's live. So for example, well, stop throwing hearts and thumbs then, Wanda, if you're worried about Facebook jail. If you're on someone else's live, you don't self-promote unless you're invited to. So like if I say, drop your Facebook page here so we can all go follow you and stalk you, then you drop it. It's happened to me before too, Joanne. I had a lady who was doing the stone sales, tagged me in one of her lives. And when I looked, she had like 136 people on there. And the only way I knew was I had like 17 of my followers message me like, hey, are you letting this lady tag you on her live? So I immediately blocked her. But, oh, for stalking. I like stalking people though because it helps me help them grow. So, but yeah, it's not a good practice. So if you're on someone's live, you don't self-promote unless you're invited to. But I will invite everyone watching now, if you are a small business owner and you do have a Facebook business page, please drop your link now so that we can go stalk you and go support you, because I'm all about that. And you guys just saw it, Facebook algorithm just bumped me up in the algorithm and it broke 20. So it was delayed, but it does happen. So what will happen is you'll see it hit 8 and it usually jumps to about 10 or 11. Then it'll go like 12, 13. Then you'll break 15 and then you hover between 15 and 17. And then the next boost is usually in the 20. So, so if you have a Facebook business page, tag yourself in the comments just like Kathy did. And we will make sure that we all go stalk you. Yes, it's totally, I welcome that every single time. Wilhelmina, that's a great question too. So we teach our people in All In On Business, or AIOB, you will hear us refer to it. We've taught them how to come in as their Facebook page. So if a page allows you to do that, then yes, go in as your Facebook business page and engage, because it's good for a couple of reasons. One, it helps get your business name out there. And you have to engage in the live so that people see it's your business. Helps you engage in the, get your page name out there because you're engaging as your page. 2, you're going to stand out to the person who is doing that live. As long as you're not like self-promoting. Don't promote yourself beyond your business page. Like, that's it. Unless invited. If they ask what you do, put simply what you do and stop there. Do not do any smarmy salesing or anything like that. But yes, drop your business, or go in as your business page. If you're invited to drop your page link, like I just invited you, drop your page link, okay? Do not, for the love of God, do not start spamming the people that you get as followers from that with sales stuff. Build a relationship first. They will let you know if they're interested. Because I'm telling you, it is I have had to communicate to a couple of people the same thing over and over again. And it gets very frustrating. Because they're just trying to move product. And hey, I get it. You know, I've been in multi-level marketing sales positions before. I completely understand it. Okay. So you see, Michelle went out and came back in as All In On Business. We encourage our people to do that. And if you're allowed to do it, you'll be able to do it on a page. Okay, but it helps you to get your name out there. Also helps you network. So what happens the next time that person goes live, or that person sees you pop up that you're live, they're going to be like, oh yeah, she was so nice and she came and supported me and she stayed engaged on my whole live. Let me go see what she's doing. So that's why we encourage you to do that. If you're not allowed to do it on a page, it won't let you back in. You'll just always go back in as yourself. Regardless of where you enter from, you'll end up going back in on the live as yourself. But yes, definitely go in as your Facebook page name. Okay, so All In On Business is only $29.95 a month. And with that, like I said, you have a ready-built community. We have 26 amazing small business owners that are all about, and they totally do show up for each other. I, myself, and Michelle, we very much walk the walk. We don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk. If we commit to be there for your live, we are there for your live. Oh, awesome. Wall decor by Faye. So tell me what you do, Wilhelmine. Give me your elevator pitch. Karen, give me your elevator pitch, even though I know what you do. Janice, give me your elevator pitch. If you are not AIOB, give me your elevator pitch. And if you're AIOB and they don't get what elevator pitch is, tell them what it is, because we just went through this with y'all. Okay, so when you first come in to the group, you have a ready-made community, okay? And we're going to show up for you and engage for you immediately, especially on your lives, and that's where it matters, okay? We're going to help you grow your page organically. So what that means is you don't have to run ads. Can you run ads? By all means, yes. If that's what you choose to do, yes. I can tell you I have run ads for followers, and those followers don't normally engage when I go live or when I post. Very seldom. The only time I see engagement from those followers sometimes is when I'm doing a giveaway or things like that. Okay? So just be cognizant of that. I make decomesh, wreaths, and florals. Awesome. Good job. Gorgeous wreaths and home decor. Very awesome, Faye. Very awesome. Oh, Faye. Wilhelmine. Duh. Chalk Couture, right? Am I right, Joanne? And we actually have a Chalk Couture designer, and I am actually an independent Chalk Couture designer as well. So let's talk about MLMs real quick, just real fast, okay? If you are a multi-level marketer, that's what an MLM is, which is your Chalk Couture, your unique, paparazzi, those kinds of things, okay? Meluka, if you are a multi-level marketer and you are not branding yourself and not that product that you're selling, you really need, if you don't get in our group, get in somebody's group, because what if that business goes away tomorrow? Or they say, oh, you didn't hit your quota, bye-bye. What happens then? Your business is done, you're going to give up, you're going to quit? The fastest way for you to make it, that makes sense to me, Wilhelmine. That makes sense. The fastest way to ensure that that doesn't happen to you is to get into a group and start branding yourself. You can still do Chalk Couture. You can still do the unique, but put something extra in there. Do a little something extra, a little something different. Because by doing that, my brand at this point is anything I tell people it is. My followers stayed with me through, hey, I'm a furniture painter, to, hey, no, psych, I'm a DIY crafter. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm going to cook some stuff for you. Now I'm going to go coach some people. Now I'm going to go host a podcast. My followers stay with me through all of it. Okay? It does take up less room than furniture. You got that right, Michelle. Okay? So just make sure that you're branding yourself. Secondly, Chalk Couture is a great company. They have a lot of great resources out there for you to learn. They've got a lot of collateral so that you can set up your pages and your websites and everything all nice and pretty and beautiful. But if you're running your Chalk Couture business or your business from a at gmail.com address, you're not treating your business like a business. If you are running your business and you're not working at growing in every direction. So I'm just going to use Chalk Couture as an example because I understand their model. If every live you're not talking about how great it is to be an independent designer, how easy it is to get started, all the training resources they give you, that you don't have to set up your own website, that they help you set up a Facebook group, VIP group, and then give you the materials in your starter pack to go live immediately and start teaching people the product. If that's not part of your pitch on every live when you hit live on your Facebook Live or on your Facebook page, if that's not part of the pitch, you're not even setting yourself up for success, because you're not going to be successful with Chalk Couture if you sell just the transfers or the Club Couture. It's just not going to happen if you understand how the model works, okay? That's just one example. For my ladies that make the wreaths, you know, that is a very flooded market. Frances Downs, who is in our coaching group, went today to ship one of her beautiful grapevine wreaths, and the shipping has more than doubled. So she's having to rethink some things and, you know, rethink the game. What is it that you're actually looking for as a customer? What kind of wreath are you looking for? Is the quality more important to you than what the overall cost is? Because you can make a gorgeous deco-mesh wreath. Wanda makes them, Janice makes them, Donna Davis makes them. I'm going to go check out your work. Wilhelmine, there's a lot of people out there doing that. Okay, thank you, Annie. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate it. Have a good day. So, a lot of people are out there doing that. It's a flooded market, right? What are you going to do that makes you stand out and makes you different? What is going to make you different? What's going to set you apart? Okay? That's what you need to be looking at. What's going to set you apart from the millions of other women out there doing the same thing? Because it's free to start a Facebook page. It's not real expensive to get started on Etsy. It's a very tough market. So you have to almost now do wreaths and florals, and because that and is going to be what sets you apart. The second thing that's going to set you apart is going to be this right here. How you communicate like this right here. If you don't have a Facebook business page and you're operating off of a personal page or out of a group, you're asking for Facebook to shut your business down. That is against Facebook policy, and as soon as someone gets agitated and reports it, or decides they just want to be hateful and reports it, or Facebook does an audit, they are going to shut you down cold. You cannot go live on a personal page or in a personal group about business and stay an active business on Facebook. They will shut it down. That's right, Wanda. I already know you know, girl. Hi, Carmen. Thanks for watching, darling. Please share. So, you need to think about those things. If anything that I said today caught your attention and made your ears perk up, let me promise you, Michelle and I have this much interest in taking money from someone that is not getting what they need from us. But I can promise you, anyone in this live right now that is in our AILB coaching group, they will tell you, we show up for you, we support you, and even though you guys are going in all different avenues and directions, you can branch, Elspeth, but you cannot convert a personal page to a business. You need to create a business page and start a following. Yes, Donna, I know. So, but we do support you growing and branching out and doing your thing. Like I said, no cookie cutter stuff here. Everybody is going to be different. Your business is going to be different. You're going to require different things. We get that, we understand that, and we commit to support that. We have zero interest in taking money from someone each month that isn't getting the value out of the group that they need. Second thing I'm going to tell you is you need to treat your personal page and your business page like it's your business as a whole. Don't go blasting personal business out there on your personal page. Keep political and religious content down to a minimum. Keep it muted. Not to say I'm a faith-based person too. You will see me post a comment about faith or something like that. But what I'm talking about more of is like, if you're not a believer, this, or you should believe, or this, those type of posts. You guys know what I'm talking about, okay? So you need to treat them both as a personal page, because that is how businesses that come in that you want to work with down the road, they're going to go look at all that. If you're a furniture painter and you have a paint company that wants to take you on as a partner or a vendor or a stockist or any of those things, one of the first things they're going to do, or they should be doing if they're running a business, is going to take a look at how you engage with the public. Okay? So you want to make sure you put the right impression across. You've been waiting for weeks for your name change. Oh no. So let me tell you guys, Facebook name changes are not always instantaneous, and it depends on if you've requested a name change before or not. Sometimes, depending on how large your following is, instead of changing your name, it's almost better to start a new page. And there's a way that you can link the two pages together. You can branch out, Elspeth, into different things. Like, I know that you sell Younique. So think about different things that you could do to branch out. Like, maybe you could partner with someone who makes stuff for hair, or salves or lotions that are all natural, because I know that's part of Younique's thing. There's different ways that you could branch out. You just got to think outside of the box a little bit. But think of something that could go with that. What could you do that could be your shtick that goes with that? Not just the makeup stuff, not just the creams, not just the lotions, but what could go with that? So it's unique, and or it's time for, because I know you already have one, ta-da. So figure out a way to incorporate all that into your brand and be able to go live to different groups about different things so that everybody gets your message and gets what you're selling. If that makes sense. Okay? Your mind just went out the box. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So, you guys, if you're interested in any of this Major Ears Perk Up, and we don't just do Facebook, okay? Let me just tell you that right now. If you need help with ManyChat, that's going to be included in the training. Websites, WordPress, and Wix. Email marketing we're going to be covering. This month's boot camp is on hashtags, keywords, and SEO, which is for all your social media, your YouTube channel, your Pinterest, your website, your blog, okay? What is a brand exactly? Okay, a brand is how your community or your public sees you, okay? So like Tina with Old Maid New, they know I'm the overset or heavyset lady with purple streak in her hair. Just today, honestly. I used to have really long curly hair. I don't wear makeup because I'm disabled. Oh yeah, she has a podcast. Oh yeah, now she's a business coach. She paints furniture. She works with Rainbow. She does this. You know, that's how you identify your brand. Your brand should get people to think about like all the things. So like when you hear the name Nike, think of all the things that come to mind when you hear the name Nike now, or the name Samsung, or the name AT&T, okay? Your brand is that umbrella that covers all the things that you do. Does that make sense? Does that answer your question, Wilhelmine? Hi, Bobby. Welcome. And Bobby, you're just coming in, but if you have a small business, please feel free to drop your link for your Facebook page so that we can all go stalk you and follow you and give you some love, please. Okay? So we don't just do all of that. I am crazy busy. I like to do all the things. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And when I need to rest, I rest. And when I'm not trying to rest on my own, either my body tells me or my partner tells me, girlfriend, nope, you need to rest. Because I am disabled. And part of lupus is my body's always at war with itself. So I've been in an active flare for over 8 years now. And most days I'm stronger than this disease is, but some days this disease whips my butt. And I have to call and be like, Michelle, I love you. She's like, girlfriend, don't even worry about it. That's why it was so important for me to find a partner that would balance with me and that had a great background to bring to the table as well. So Michelle, let's talk about her, okay? Because I've been talking a lot about me and my business, but I do have a partner that I could not do all this without. That's Michelle Lopez of 4th Street Design Company, okay? She has a high-end luxury retail background, okay? Like the black car coming to pick her up and take her to the airport, Tiffany's, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, you know, the Rodeo Drive kind of like retail background, all right? So she brings that to the table. And I can tell you, she thinks of things sometimes that I don't think of, and vice versa. We complement each other very much the same, okay? We complement each other in a way to where it benefits our group as a whole, because we not only do we work well together, but she has great ideas and I have great ideas, and they're rarely the same. Like, she'll think of things this way and I think of things this way. And when we come together, it just makes magic. That's all I can say. It makes magic. Okay, so we cover everything from A to Z as far as your online business, all right? We are still learning too in some aspects. And if we don't have an answer for you, I will tell you and she will tell you in a New York minute, you know what, I don't know, but let me go find out. And we go get the answer for you. If you tell us that you need something, if you communicate that to us, we go get it for you and we find out. All right, so I'll go check that out too, Joanne. But it's $29.95 a month, guys, and I've been on here for almost an hour, so I'm going to start wrapping it up. It's $29.95 a month. And for that, like I said, you get a ready-built community that is going to immediately start giving you the engagement and start showing up for you to help you get your traffic increase to your page, which is how you grow organically. That's number one. Two, you have two coaches that are going to do an in-depth assessment with you of your business. And if you haven't started your business yet, if it's just the idea, yes, we can still help. If you're in the early stages, we're going to help you get your social media set up. We're going to help you understand why it's important to have the social medias. We're going to help you understand how often you need to be publishing content. But we're also going to give you the resources to accomplish all this. So you heard me say when I first started that I'm an avid DIYer. That applies to everything, okay? I didn't have no money to pay anyone to build a website or to do VA work for me, to come clean my house so I could do everything. I did it all solo, all right? That's just not the world that we live in. So you will not see, like in other groups, you will see a parade of people coming through, like, take this course, pay this person to build your website, take this course over here, go enroll in this group over here. You will never see that, okay? If you choose to go pay for those things, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. We just will not employ that in our group, because what happens is those groups and those courses and those representatives have an affiliate agreement with the person who runs that group. So when they come through and you guys spend your money with them, that person who runs that group is making money that way too. Which is fine, because that's what this game's all about. It's passive income. You just will not see that here. I would rather make my money teaching you how to be successful and go after that passive income yourself and be able to lay down and feel good about myself at night and look myself in the mirror and know that I fulfilled the purpose that God put on my heart, which is to help other small business owners. That's it in a nutshell, okay? And if at any point you feel like you're not getting what you need out of the group, no hard feelings, much respect. We don't want to hold anyone hostage that is not getting what they feel they are paying for, ever. So, that's it. All In On Business registration is up right now. You can go on an email list. Starting tomorrow, we will have instant admission. $29.95 a month. We have to get the PayPal buttons built for PayPal today and get them on the website. We had to talk to our group about changing the way that we bring people in last night. That's another thing too. It is a community. So before we make changes like the one we just made, we go and talk to them. Some things are just our decision and we explain why we made the decision. But most things we do get their feedback about before we go make those changes, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Wilhelmine. So go to allinonbusiness.com, get on the email list, and then $29.95 a month, very small amount to invest in your business, and I promise you, you can talk to our people that are already in the group. Go to our Facebook page, read their reviews and their recommendations. We're doing big, big things. We're very respectful of each other, and we're very supportive of each other. We're like one big happy family. So we're looking to grow it and to build a community where together we rise. We're not divided. There's not one person supporting just this person over here or one supporting people over here. Even if you're not in my group, Janice can tell you I support her all the time. Karen, I have featured on my page and supported her several times. Because that's what I'm about. I believe that you need to show up. You need to show up for yourself, for your business, and for others. That's how you succeed. You know what, Elspeth? I don't know. We will have to talk to Michelle and figure that out. But if you let me private message you later, we will figure that out with you. So that's what I'm all about. That's what Michelle's all about. So this is not just, this is a calling for us. This is not a let's make some money. We both are struggling with our own businesses. We have 25 people in the group, and after investing things into helping other people grow and things like that, I promise you our take home each month where the group is right now is not even over $100. Because it's not about the money for us. But because we are investing so much time and the resources that are being built and put into this, our soft launch group got the big price break. But moving forward, right now it's only $29.95. As the community grows and our training gets better and better and better, that cost will increase, and eventually we will shut down until so that we can stay committed and stay up front for all of our people. So we're not going to grow to like 15,000 and just, our lives consist of going on Aspen vacations or to Bali or things like that. That's not how life's going to happen. We will always very much be upfront and very much a part of showing up for the community. Now, realistically, if we grew to 1,500 or heaven forbid 15,000 members, would we be able to show up for everybody all at once? No, but we have planned for that growth in the future if it happens. So we would bring people from our existing community up as mentors, and they would get a piece of the pie. They would partner in the group, and they would help with trainings and boot camps and all those types of things, and they would get a piece of that pie. So because we're still very early on in the group, that puts you in that pool of people that could grow to that level at one point, one day. So, okay. So if you're interested, we would love to have you. We're so excited. We love watching the lights go off and the dots connect and watching people get excited when they get that engagement and they see that growth. And we've seen it already in just 1 month, okay? So if you're interested, go to allinonbusiness.com, put your email address in, get on the list. Tomorrow the doors will open and you can go in and make your payment. I'd love that too. I would love that too, Elspeth. Hi, Barry. Thanks for watching. I would love that too. So, again, hashtag show up, hashtag we rise together, hashtag fearless, and hashtag AIOB rocks. So, we will see you guys hopefully on the inside. I'm going to let y'all go because I've been on here for over an hour already, and we all have things to do. So, thank you so much. If you have questions, you can private message me. All right, Wanda. We'll talk to you later. You can private message me, or you can private message Michelle Lopez, the business page, All In On Business, which has been commenting through this cast. Any of those options, if you have additional questions and you just want to see. Right now, we currently do not do Zooms. We just get you on the phone and just talk to you. Thank you so much, Jeannie. Love you, girl. Go kill it. Be great today. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hey, guys. I'm always playing with my hair. I'm going to wait just a second for someone to pop on. Let me tell them I'm on. All right. There we go. I got one. Hi, Annie. Okay, so, you guys, I really need some help. Hi, Miss Jeannie. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Donna. You guys share, 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 please. Okay, so, I am Tina. I am with Old and New. I am an avid DIYer, decorative furniture painter. I host the podcast Share Will, and I am also a business coach with All In On Business. I have a partner in that venture. Her name is Michelle Lopez of 4th Street Design Company. And I have a wonderful, we have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful group of clients in our group. They are our community. They show up for each other. They show up for us. And they are just growing by leaps and bounds, and we're so excited. So in that excitement, one of my members messaged me, hey, did you know Frances hit 500? So I put out a blast like, congratulations, Frances! Yeah, she was talking about another Frances. So I have to do what I gotta do. We gotta get Frances to 500. So I need you to go like Vine and Silk Designs, okay? And I'm gonna stay on here. We're gonna talk about some things, but I need you to go like Vine and Silk Designs, please. Frances is a very talented, she makes wreaths, she does centerpieces, things like that, but she is starting to venture out into some furniture painting. She did some cooking. She's going to start a blog soon. Hi, Teresa. So we are holding a marathon for Frances to get to 500 followers on her page. So if you would go like Vine and Silk Designs, share this video. You know what? It's all about community, all about community, all about community. So if you could share Laura, that would be great. That'll help get it out there. So it's my fault, but I can't. I want to celebrate this with her. Frances has been pushing so hard to grow her business for quite some time since I met her. So she is part of my coaching community with Michelle Lopez, All In On Business. AIOB rocks! And we show up for each other all the time. We help each other grow. We show up to support each other. We give each other feedback. You know, it's a great, great, wonderful community of people. And honestly, no one is more deserving. Well, I can't say no one's more deserving. Frances does deserve this, though, y'all. She is just a fabulous, wonderful human being. Like, I could sit on the phone and visit with Frances for 2 to 3 hours at a time. So, she's a Texas gal like me. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. But Frances is just a very sweet lady, and she's pushing really hard to try to grow her business. And she does anything she's directed to do. Like, she's not scared to get in there and do the hard work. So, share the video. Share this live. We're going to be on here until she gets there, gets close. We need to get her to 500. So, yeah, Annie messaged me and said that she said Frances hit 500. So, it was Fran, who is of JC Vintage Furniture. And congratulations, Fran, because I know, girlfriend, you just started your Facebook page not too long ago. And that was all about community, too. When she first started, she came over from Instagram. So we all pitched in and jumped in there and invited our followers to go follow her. And they showed up for her in a big way. I know most of the people that follow me know I'm all about hashtag show up, hashtag together we rise. You know, it is all about showing up and supporting one another. We can all get there. There is enough out there for everybody. Hey there, Donna Davis. I see you, girlfriend. So, hi, Sandra. Thanks for joining. If I missed you guys, hi, Michelle. If I missed you guys as you came in, make sure you share this video, please. We are trying to get Frances Downs, the owner of Vine and Silk Designs, soon to be Ann Downs Designs. We're trying to get her to 500 followers on her Facebook business page. So we're going to talk about some things while we're here doing that. So as I mentioned, hey, Jennifer Holder. So as I mentioned, myself and my partner, Michelle Lopez, that's your girl from the get-go, that's right. We have a coaching group called All In On Business. Hashtag AIOB rocks. We have a community of some really wonderful small business owners. We just launched the 1st of March. We haven't been around very long. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for watching. We haven't been around very long, but this was something that I was very, very passionate about. So let me tell you how I got here. So everybody knows who Nicole Walters is, and if you don't, go Google her. She's amazing. But I did a course that she has out called Fierce Clarity. And I had been playing with the thought of starting an online business coaching group for a while. But, you know, I heard you can't do that. You have such a small following. What are you going to give people? So let me tell you what I bring to the table. My corporate background is I went into businesses, big businesses like Sprint and Nextel and Dell and places like that. And I fixed broken training programs so that their people hit those sales floors like rock stars. So that's what I did. And I was very, very good at it. So when I started my business, I signed up for a couple of different groups. I had a couple of different coaches. Thank you so much, Debbie. I appreciate it. Hi, Andrea. Thanks for watching. Hi, Melanie. Thanks for watching. So when I got into these groups, I immediately saw where the disconnect was. Okay, and that's nothing against the coaches. The coaches were all fabulous. Okay, I was part of Jennifer Allwood's group. I was part of Drew Dotson's group. You know, they were wonderful. I was in Stu McLaren's group for a little while. They were all fabulous, okay? And they all have information to share and give, okay? But they can only share what their experiences are. They didn't go into corporations and fix broken training programs, so where the steps they took maybe are a little bit different than the way that I see it in my mind. The way that I saw it in my mind, I immediately saw where the disconnects were. So we are very much an immersive, hands-on coaching group, okay? Our group is about understanding your business, where you're at today in your business, understanding what your vision is of your business and where you want to take it and where you want to go, and then just helping you figure out what you need to do to get there. But also helping you strip back the layers to identify maybe what you're doing really great and maybe the things that you're not doing so good, okay? And if we're being honest with ourselves, all of us small business owners have those things, okay? I thought I was going to start an online store and sell signs that I was making with pallet wood and my Cricut, okay? I'm good at it, all that good stuff, but I had a platelet issue arise, and I was on I couldn't even shave. Had to brush my teeth with a baby toothbrush, all that stuff. So when you have that kind of warning from your doctor, you can't use saws, you can't use picks from the Cricut, that kind of stuff. So that had to be put on the back burner. And then when I sat down and thought about it, I was like, is this really what I want to do? So I did the Fierce Clarity course, right? Because I got off track and then I read Melanie's comment. I squirrel all the time. As you follow me, you'll get to know this about me and you will love it, but I squirrel a lot. Okay, so plus I've had about 2 reds, and yeah, it's Friday. I'm allowed. Okay, hi Samantha. Thanks for watching. Hi Luann. I didn't even see you sneak in, darling. How you doing? Okay, so anyways, I did this course, Fierce Clarity. So she has this exercise that she walks you through. Okay, and she tells you to list 5 things that you love doing. So I listed my 5 things. Well, the top 2 on my list were helping other people with their businesses, because I have always gotten questions about how do I do this on Facebook? How do I work on this on Pinterest? How do I do this over here? How do I do that over there? So I've always jumped in and helped since the word go. And then the other one was taking care of my family. And then I think one of them, I of course put painting furniture, because at the time I was super passionate about it. And then there were some other ones. So the next part of the exercise was you have to take away 2 that you can never, ever, ever do again. You can do all the other ones, but you can never do those 2 again. Which 2 could you not live without? So those 2 were helping my family and taking care of them and helping other people. And then the next part of the exercise was, why can't you make money doing that? Well, I knew that ixnayed taking care of my family off the list, because I ain't got a check yet. So, that only left 1. But it was something I really started playing with, and my partner calls it brain dumping, but I started journaling about it and just writing down all my ideas and which directions it could go, and who would be my ideal client and all of that. Well, I was going through some medical stuff at the time, so I thought about, okay, what happens if I start this though? Because I have lupus. I've been living with a disability since 2003. Hi, Kimberly. I've been living with a disability since 2003, and it flares up when it wants to. I have good days. I have bad days. I have days when I have to go to the doctor that are totally unplanned. I have surgeries and procedures that are totally unplanned sometimes. I wanted someone there so that I could make sure that it stayed on track. So I thought real long and hard about who my acquaintances were, and I'm very close to Annie Sprinkles, Passionate Painted Lady, and Michelle Lopez of 4th Street Design Company. Annie will tell you all the time, I'm not techie, I hate that techie stuff. So I knew that that wasn't the direction that she was going. So we all three collaborated on a group called The Creative Spirit, and if you're not a member and you're creative, please go join. That is a free group. And that group is for all creatives. You can share your lives in there. We have a Pinterest follow board. We have a follow feed. We have a live alert system where if you go live, we drop you in there and everybody jumps over and tries to go to your live to try to help your engagement and help you grow. Okay? So, but anyways, back to AIOB. So I called Michelle Lopez and I was like, hey, got a crazy idea. I don't know if you want to do it or not, but would you be interested in partnering with me on this? And she said yes, and I about fell out my chair. Like, it wasn't even hesitation. It was like, yeah, of course, let's do this. So I often, throughout the day, will be like, all right, Thelma, what we doing? She'll be like, I don't know, Louise, you tell me. So we Thelma and Louise it all the way through. So we got our first group launched on the 1st of March, and they are taking off. Yes, The Creative Spirit, Luann, and I will put the links to everything in here as soon as we get off the live. But if you search it, the icon is a little green heart, or it'll be a display of shabby paints, because we do have a giveaway going in that group. Once we hit 500 members, Shabby Paints has graciously donated $150 in product for the giveaway. So if you're not a member, get over there and join. And if you're on my page and you're interested, just tell me you're interested in The Creative Spirit, and I can go ahead and send you an invite to the group. And all creatives are welcome. So, oh, Michelle is going to grab the link. That's amazing. So if you guys are just coming in, my name's Tina. I am with Old Maid. I was about to say I'm with 4th Street Design Company. Woo! I am with Old Maid New. I'm an avid DIYer, decorative furniture painter. I host the podcast Share Will, and I am also an online business coach with All In On Business. So the reason that I'm in your face tonight and live is 2 reasons. One, I'm trying to get my wonderful friend Frances Downs of Vine and Silk Designs to 500 followers. So I'll be in your face for a little while. So start grabbing phones, start sharing. Get some people on there to go and like her page. Please, 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 please. Okay, so our first group came through the doors on March 1st. And some of these ladies that are in here, you can go read their reviews on the All In On Business Facebook page. We are very much about community. We all show up for each other. All of these folks are taken off, okay? And we have, from one end of the spectrum all the way to the other, we have multi-level marketers in there. We have people who make wreaths in there. We have people who are furniture painters in there. We have a furniture brand owner in there. We've got people we've got farmers in there. We got a lady that owns a ranch. We have another lady who creates natural products with essential oils like salves and lip balms and things like that. We actually have 2 that do that. We have another lady who's just starting and knows that she wants to launch an online business. So she's actually being real smart because she's getting all the pieces in place now. We have a gentleman who does amazing, amazing artwork in the group. We have another one. We have 2 actually that own storefronts. They have their own brick and mortar. And they're doing amazing things. So, you know, we literally have one end of the spectrum to the other. We have a lady who does Jeannie Craner. I was just thinking about your girlfriend and you popped up. Jeannie Craner is just a fabulous all-around artist. She does a lot of mixed media arts. She does altered books. She just did her very first Facebook Live today. She had tremendous engagement because her community showed up and supported her. So not only that, but we give you the trainings and the tools all the way from A to Z. So one thing that will be different is in a lot of coaching groups, if you've been in them, they march through people that you can pay to do the stuff for you. I said rancher. I didn't forget about Carmen. They march through people. Oh, and my Tumblr love, Jennifer Holder. Dariel Custom Designs. So you ladies, while you're on here, please do me a favor. If you are a small business owner, whether you're in AIOB or not, go ahead and drop your Facebook links. You guys go follow each other. Show up for each other and support each other. Together we all rise. So please go ahead and drop your links. But we're on here tonight to help Francis of Vine and Silk Designs get over 500 followers. So Michelle or Annie, one of y'all, can you please drop her link in there, her Facebook page, name in there so that people can get over there. And we're talking about AIOB because that's something I can talk about till the hounds come home. I'm telling you, I can. I can talk about it all night long. So AIOB is going to give you the tools all the way from A to Z. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of things. How do you know if you need it? Okay. One, if you're not getting engagement, if you're going live and you got this, the big goose egg, or you got that one or two that's floating in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, we can help you with that. You can ask any of these folks in here that are on this live right now that are in the coaching group how many times they went live to no viewers. And I promise you the answer is going to be 0. Because we make sure that we get the community engaged and over there. Do they all show up on your live every time? No, because everybody's having lives. Everybody's trying to run their own businesses. We all got things going on. So, Michelle, did you, you did drop Francis's business name. Vine and Silk Designs is who we need to go follow, but you guys go ahead and drop your Facebook page links and go follow and love on each other as you come in. And if you're coming in, please share the video. Okay, so you won't go live to no one. Also, if you have a Facebook business page, and like I just told you to drop the links, if you can't drop it the way that Annie just dropped it, you probably need our help. Because that's like your business card. If you don't know how to do a URL of your Facebook page link to drop in the comments, to link on pages when they ask for it, to drop in a live when they ask for it, that's like your business card. That's like you being an attorney and operating out of a courthouse and not being able to hand people your business card. Also, you'll see Kentucky Lady Reese in here as her business. When pages allow you to do that, you should go in and do that because it's a great networking tool to build your following organically. Networking is how you build your following organically. And that's another way to do it, Luann. So you're good. Sorry, I'm going to turn on the Do Not Disturb, y'all. Hang on one second. Sorry. I love that song. As you know, I string some gentlemen along sometimes. Probably too much information there, right? Yes, I know. It's okay. My partner's going to ground me when I get off the live. So, anyways. Thank you so much, Michelle. Okay. So if you're interested in joining AIOB, Luann, go to allinonbusiness.com. Michelle's going to drop it for you. And sign up for the wait list. We are opening the doors again on the 1st of May. The cost of All In On Business is $29.95 a month. And before you balk at that price, let me just say, you are going to get morning motivation almost every day of the week, Monday through Friday. We try to do it. We've missed twice, I think. Actually, technically, we only missed once. Because I thought we missed this morning, then Michelle went live right after. So, sorry. Okay, so, before you balk at that, you get morning motivation 5 days a week. And you can ask these ladies. They can message us at any time. Our phone numbers are listed in the Facebook group. And everything is hosted off of Facebook with the exception of the coachings. So all of your training is on a private website that you have to have a member login to get into. And when you log in, you have a dashboard that you go to, and it's very easy to follow. So you just click the video links, and it's going to reroute you to either Vimeo or YouTube, wherever we have the video house for that training. And, all right. Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. So, not only are we going to do that, but we take you literally from branding, deciding on a business name, how to think about a logo, color schemes, all that kind of stuff. We just actually finished our branding boot camp this week. That's what we did all week long. We went live 4 nights in a row in the group, and we talked all about branding your business. We talked about how to do your elevator pitch, which you've heard me call it my Game of Thrones. Sorry, someone was trying to Facebook call me. Creepers. Okay. All right, Jennifer. Thank you. Okay, so I call it my Game of Thrones intro. So your elevator pitch is when you say like, my name's Tina, I'm with Old Maid New, I'm an avid DIYer, decorative furniture painter. So you need to figure out how to explain to someone what you do. So envision that you have like a shark from Shark Tank in an elevator with you. And if you can tell them in the space it takes to get from one floor to the next exactly what you do, they're going to give you $10 million to run your business. How are you going to answer them? Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca's in the group. Rebecca has an amazing DIY blog, and she is branching out. She's spreading her wings. So she's going to start doing all the social media stuff. Jennifer Holder's in the group. Michelle Lopez is, of course, in there. Annie Sprinkles is in the group. And I'm telling you, Kentucky Lady Reese, Donna Davis, she's in the group. And I'm telling you, all of these ladies have seen growth through our community and through our process. So they have their Facebook pages. Most of them have them all set up now. And what we do is a kickstart to get them started, because you know how hard those first 100 followers are. It's so hard to get those first 100 followers. So we do a kickstart for them. And then when they get close to milestones like this, we hold marathons for them. Yep, we do. We hold marathons for them all the time. So we celebrate those milestones with them. We show up on their lives. We engage. We encourage others on their lives to engage. We prompt them with questions if we've had calls with them. Their coaching calls, I'm telling you, are out of this world. So we send you an assessment when you sign up to join a week before. We send you an assessment that digs into your business. We want to understand how you see your business. And then we go through all of the questions that we asked on it with you one by one by one. But we don't stop there. As soon as you get into the group, you have an exercise the very first week where you have to go in and download a workbook. Hi, Carrie! You have to go in and download a workbook, and you have to tell us what your goals are. What are you good at? What are you not so good at? What are your wins? What are your losses? Give us your goals. Tell us what you see as your obstacles. And then we talk through all that stuff. Then you're going to tell us what your next steps are. Then we're going to help you break it down into little bite-sized pieces, because let me tell you, this is where most businesses fail. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now. Most businesses fail because, oh, yay! I'm so excited! I'm clearing pieces out. I was actually going to go live painting, but then I did a whoopsie and all in on business, so I had to jump on and hold a marathon. So I may still go paint yet. So y'all get used to seeing this face. Okay, so thank you, Carla. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Carla, what do you do? And if you have a business, Carla, drop your Facebook page, please, in the comments so we can go stalk you. We believe in supporting everybody. Okay, so loving what t-shirt? My paint t-shirt? I was going to go put my new t-shirt on, but I can't. Michelle said I can't. I'm grounded. Okay, so, dang it, I just squirreled. Okay, someone tell, retire? You want me to retire? Oh, you're retired. Okay, I thought you were saying you want me to retire, Carla. I'm sorry. I'm cray-cray. Okay. So, what you're going to do when you get in the group is that assessment. Then we're going to dig through all your goals and all that good stuff, okay? Then you go into the branding boot camp like we just had. We just ended it. And then you're going to have all your social media training. So we're going to take the leash off of all of them. So you're getting your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Pinterest, all that stuff. And we're going to explain to you how to read all the analytics, It's okay. I know, Rainbow always gets me excited. We're going to explain to you how to read all your analytics, what numbers matter, what numbers you need to be concerned with, how often you need to be checking them, how you impact them, how you drive them, all that stuff, okay? And we keep up with the industry changes and all of the different things that come out for you to utilize, like watch parties or creator studio or, you know, those types of things, stories for business pages, all those things, right? All the things. We keep you up to date on what things you need to be concerned with. Please show Frances some love and go like her page. Please, 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 please. Thank you so much, Carrie. So, with every single thing that we release, you also have a workbook that comes out because not everybody learns the same way. You know, some people can watch a video and then go replicate it and they got it, no problem, okay? Some people can have a video playing and be doing it while they're, you know, watching the video and they got it. Some people can hear it and understand exactly what they need to do and they're able to go do it. But some people have to have like a flow chart broke down to them in black and white where they can take notes on the video as they watch it and then go back and do it, reading what they've written, the notes they've written, and reading, you know, the steps to get through. We're trying to help Frances get to 500, guys. Please go like Vina Silk Designs and share this video to get her out there. Please, 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 please. Hashtag show up, hashtag together we rise. Come on. So you'll get a downloadable workbook for every single training exercise that we release like that. Then we also give you tools to utilize with the social media because you all know it's not just starting the social media and then we're just done. That's not how life works. You have to start the social media and then you got to post to it on top of running your business, getting your kids to school, feeding your husband, buying the groceries, taking care of the house, all that stuff, okay? So all the things. You have to be able to manage all that and it's hard work to try to manage all of that, right? So we give you tools to help you manage it. Maybe you don't have, you know, the new Rebel T6 camera to take all those glam photos and you can't afford to pay a photographer to come take professional pictures, okay? That's not real life for everyone. I know it's not real life for me. But we can show you how to adjust your lighting. We can help you with apps to help edit your photos. We can help you stage your pictures so that they look professional and, you know, they integrate with the feeds to where they catch people's notice, okay? All that kind of stuff. We give you all the tools to make your business work. And we do that so that we can get some of that overwhelm off your plate. Because look, everybody cannot hire a VA. Everyone can't hire a housekeeper. Everyone can't hire a company to build their website. You know, some of us have to be truly DIYers and do all of it ourselves. So this is geared very much towards those individuals. We're going to give you all the tools in your toolbox to be able to go out and build a professional business and operate it in an online space. And do it successfully and grow and gain engagement organically without having to pay for ads and without having to pay somebody to do the work for you. That's what we're about. Okay, so let me talk to my multi-level marketers for a second. Awesome, Donna. Awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so multi-level marketers. And let me tell you how I know this. Because I am a multi-level marketer. I sell Chalk Couture. I am a designer. I haven't done much with it because, you know, all the things. But I am a Chalk Couture designer. I understand how it works. Okay? We do have a Chalk Couture designer in the group. We also have a Meluka representative in the group. Those are both multi-level marketing companies, okay? Also, if you sell paparazzi, we have a Unique vendor in the group as well. If you sell Unique, paparazzi, the Chalk Couture, Build Across, all those kinds of things, okay? Anything that's an MLM. You need to learn to brand yourself. Not the product you're selling, but yourself. And I'm going to tell you why. If tomorrow something happens, that company goes bye-bye or that product goes bye-bye, and you have pushed for, 3, 4, 5 years and built your brand specifically around that product, you have nowhere to go. But if you incorporate a couple of those small things that work well with the product into your brand, and you're your face of your brand, exactly, Annie, and you brand yourself, that product can go wherever. It's going to be all right. It is going to be fine. So, brand yourself. So let me tell you, because I get on here and do this all the time, my brand could be anything I tell you it is. Whether I'm painting a piece of furniture, whether I'm making a wreath, whether I'm making something for dinner, whether I'm doing a quick DIY craft. I mean, heck, I could probably do a live about planting a garden and people would watch. I can come on and talk to y'all about a coaching group and people watch. It just matters that you are authentically yourself. Don't get on the camera and try to be somebody that you're not, because eventually people will see through that. So, this is the real me. I have lupus, so I can't wear makeup. It breaks my skin out, makes my skin feel like it's on fire. So sometimes you will see me in makeup, but the instances will be very few and far between. 9 times out of 10, I ain't even combing my hair. I got a ball cap on. And I got paint clothes on because I paint furniture. And if I'm not painting furniture, I'm probably walking around the house in my pajamas. So I throw a shirt on and I got my sleeping pants on because I'm in there working on the computer all day. Okay, so be you. It does not have to be, I'm a supermodel. I'm not a size 2. I'm a size 22. But you know what? That's all right, because my followers love me. They tune in, they listen to me, and they engage with me. And I feel like they accept me. So let's talk about skeletons in your closet, okay? Because for a long time, I didn't step out there. Well, Michelle, of course, I'm not talking about you, sweetheart. You're the glam side of all in our business. Let's talk about the skeletons in your closet for a second, okay? So I mentioned when I started the video that I am a host of a podcast called Share Will, okay? Let me tell you, first of all, why my podcast is named Share Will. And if you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Google Play Music. And you can find me at sharewillpodcast.buzzsprout.com. And I'll make sure I link that. Or you can just go to my Facebook page for my podcast, Share Will Podcast. So the reason that my podcast is called that is because I've had a rough life. I've been through some things, okay? I was scared for a long time to start a business because I thought that those things coming to light would make people feel some kind of way about me, all right? I was sex trafficked as a young adult. And I carried a lot of shame with me for a really long time about that. A long time. I allowed men to treat me badly because of that. And I allowed it to affect the type of person that I was. I don't do that anymore, obviously, because I'm on here talking to you about it. I can tell you it's not something that any woman asks to have done to her. It's not something like she wakes up in the morning like, oh, I think I'll go see if I can go make this money today. That's not how it happens. It's not real life. Okay, so I dealt with the shame of that. Because of that, I also became addicted to drugs. So I'm a recovering addict for 22 years now? No. Yeah, 22 years now. 22 years now. I have also dealt with severe depression over my disability because I was a workaholic. I did the thing. I was like Superwoman when I walked into that office. Everybody stood up and paid attention, and I always was the best at whatever I did. So when someone tells you that you're disabled, you can't work anymore, and you go from working 70 hours a week to nothing, that's hard. It's difficult life, okay? So I sunk into a depression. And let me tell you something else that happens when you become disabled. Every time you complain, a doctor slides another prescription towards you, okay? I didn't know how to advocate for myself. I wasn't educated on my disability. I didn't know what was going on. My body was tearing me apart, and I had no clue what was happening, okay? I had a stroke, had to be life-flighted to a hospital in Houston, had open heart surgery that they weren't sure I was going to make it through. And then immediately following, Started getting infection after infection, pneumonia every other week. They were draining fluid out of my lungs by sticking a needle in my back every time I turned around. Nobody connected the dots and figured out it was lupus until it was like almost a year in. And I had been dealing with it since I was 23 and nobody had an idea. I had a complete hysterectomy at 25. And nobody connected the dots like my whole life. So, I'm a loopy. I live with it. And I advocate for people with lupus. I tell you to learn how to advocate for yourself. Learn everything you can about your disease. Before you take a single prescription that a doctor gives you, go do all the research. Let me tell you, I am in pain every minute of every single day, but it lets me know I'm alive. I go and get the steroid injections and nerve block injections to ease the pain, but I am never pain-free. I'm lucky if I get down to a 4 or 5. And I have days where the pain gets so excruciating, I just can't. Okay? So, you get depressed when that happens. And when you get the weight gain and your body starts changing. You know, I was a hot little mama before this happened to me. But life happens. I'm a different kind of beautiful now, and I'm good with that. I'm totally okay with that. And you know what? My man's okay with it too. So I'm good. Then I lost my brother, my best friend. I was an Army brat. When you are the child of a service member, your siblings become your very good friends because you're moving all the time, and that's your only constant. My brother died very suddenly. So I got so depressed, and I just kept sinking deeper and deeper in that hole. Then my mother passed away. After that, I had a complete emotional, nervous breakdown, physical breakdown. I was in the hospital for a while, and I didn't get out of bed for 2 years, except for to go to the bathroom. That was it. That was 3 years ago. And I got up one day, and I was walking past the mirror, and I just looked over. We are trying to get followers for Francis, but I'm sharing some of my story with my viewers. I just looked over at the mirror, and I was like, girl, what are you doing? Is this really what you want to leave everybody to deal with? Is it what you want? And guess what? It wasn't. I'm not done yet. And God wasn't done with me yet. I hadn't served my purpose on this earth yet. So, I got up and I started working on the house because it was falling down around my ears. I started working on it one thing at a time. Sorry about that, the same creeper. I don't know how he's still calling. As I was figuring things out, I decided I was going to start a blog and blog about it. Hi, Francis! We're trying to get you followers, Francis. I'm holding a marathon. So, I just decided I was going to start a blog. And then I started painting furniture. And I started putting the pieces together. And then the more and more that I got involved with it, I had ladies coming and asking me for my help and asking me to help them figure out like their Facebook page or their website or this or that. So it was on my conscience, it was on my heart. So, you know, I just know every day when I wake up, regardless of how I feel, I have not served my purpose yet. God is not done with me yet. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Hi, Danielle. I'm happier than I've ever been. I am healthier than I've been in a long time. Hi, Janice. So, you guys, if you come in, hi, Gina. I'm good, honey. I'm good, Gina. Thank you so much. So, Gina said, hi, Christine, first time here, and prayers to you, and may Heavenly Father take all your pains away. You know what? He took the ones away that matter. This pain, the physical pain, just reminds me that I'm still here and I'm not done yet. So, I'm good with it. I welcome it. It shows me that I'm still here and I still have a purpose. So, for you guys just coming in, my name is Tina. I am with Old Maid New. I'm an avid DIYer, decorative furniture painter, host of the Cheryl podcast, and an online business coach, along with Michelle Lopez for All In On Business. Francis Downs of Vine and Silk Designs is almost to 500 followers. We encourage our community to reach their milestones. We try to help them and strive to help them reach their milestones. So I came on tonight to talk a little bit about All In On Business, share a little bit about me, and to help Francis hit that number. So if you're just coming in, that's what we're doing. Please share. If you're interested in the podcast, Michelle just linked the Facebook page. But let's talk about All In On Business again one more time. So we started the 1st of March. Many of the ladies that are in this room right now are in that group. They can all tell you they have seen a big difference in how their engagement looks on their social media, and they are seeing growth in their business. Okay? The way that we do that, first and foremost, is community. If you followed me for any amount of time, you will know that I am all about supporting anyone in business. Man or woman, I don't care. If you tell me you have a small business and you need support, I have had people message me. They've put it on my personal page. They message me on my business page, in my inbox. Doesn't matter. If you reach out and tell me you need support, I support you. Doesn't matter, hands down. Because my mantra is hashtag show up. Show up for yourself, show up for your business, and show up for others. And hashtag together we rise. There is room for all of us in this industry. There is no reason to not help lift the next person up. Why can't you help the person beside you along and let them grow with you? It doesn't make sense to me when people refuse to do that. I don't get it. It doesn't cost you any money. It's a kindness. My mama and my granny taught me to be kind no matter what I was doing. So I'm kind no matter what I'm doing. Some people don't subscribe to that theory, and that's okay. They're the ones that have to sleep with that at night. On the phone trying to get Francis followers. You go, girl. Okay, so if you're just coming in, make sure that you go follow Francis at Vine and Silk Designs. What's she at right now, Michelle? Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Luann. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't get it at all. Hi, Carmen. Thank you so much, Janice. Janice makes wreaths. Janice makes beautiful wreaths. Beautiful, beautiful wreaths. I go watch her lives. Oh, thank you, Annie. Hi, Eddie Brown. I was talking about you earlier, too. Okay, so let me tell y'all about All In On Business while we're waiting on people to go like Francis's page. And if I go away, it's because my phone died, y'all, but I'm trying to hang in there. Okay, so All In On Business is an immersive online coaching group. So like I just said, the very first place that we start is community, community, community. We help pull each other up. We support each other. So that's why I'm on here asking you to go like Francis's page. Okay. But beyond that, my history in corporate America was going into large companies like Sprint, Dell, those types of places, and repairing their broken training programs so that when their representatives hit the floor, they were rock stars when they hit the floor. They didn't need someone to sit with them. They didn't have to sit in a training area and raise their hands with questions and stuff. They were ready to be rock stars by the time they hit the floor. Okay? A B page. What's a B page? I don't understand. Oh, she's in here as her business page. So if you just hit her lovely face, it'll say take to page, and you can go right over that way and like it. So please do that. Please, 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 please. Okay, so when I first started my business, I joined a lot of coaching groups. And the message was the same consistently pretty much through all of them. And like I said before, that's through no fault of the coach, okay? You teach the way you learn. And maybe that's how they learned it. My mind goes a very different direction because of my work history. Michelle has high-end luxury retail background. I mean high-end management background, okay? So, oh, you're trying to write Facebook page. Okay. So, we mesh very, very, very well together. We're partners on it. So, what you get from All In On Business is the community, which is first and foremost in everything. It's not mine and Michelle's group. It's all of our group. Anybody who's in All In On Business, AIOB is what we call it, it's our community. We are completely transparent with all of our members when people come in, when they leave, everything. We are completely transparent. We do not bring anyone in to sell you anything or to do any tasks for you. We teach you how to do the work yourself. Whether it's setting up a ManyChat bot on your Facebook page so that you can notify people that you're going live, set up a bot to send them to your website or to your podcast or to your YouTube channel or to your, wherever you want them to go. We teach you everything from A to Z. Building your website, doing your Pinterest, finding groups, starting Tailwind, starting tribes, figuring out all the tools like Hootsuite and Canva and all those things that you can use to run your business easier, most cost effectively, because it does cost money to start a business. I'm not going to tell you everything we teach you is free, because it's not. You have to pay for domains. You got to pay for web hosting. Sometimes you're going to need plugins that you have to pay for if you do WordPress. Sometimes, depending on your e-commerce, how robust you want that to be, sometimes you have to pay for that stuff. There's different things that you have to spend money on, okay? What we do is tell you where it makes sense to do that and where it doesn't make sense to do that. And then if there's something you're not getting, we'll tell you when maybe it's time to pay somebody to do it. If we can't help you, we will tell you. So it's all about community, and we are very much like family to each other. We celebrate each other's successes. We push each other and we drive each other. We ask for feedback and we give it kindly. And like I said, it's everything from A to Z. From learning how to tell people about your business, learning how to brand it to where people identify your face and your logo with your business and what you do, learning how to introduce yourself and telling people what you do. So where if you do get on that elevator with the guy from Shark Tank, he's going to give you his money. We teach you how to do all that stuff, okay? You can go on the All In On Business Facebook page. We have asked our members to write their honest recommendations. We do not coach them on what to write or anything. We just ask them to go write their recommendation and what their experience has been in the group. And all of them, their names are right there. You can reach out to them and ask them individual questions if you need to. We're totally okay with that. Like I said, we are completely transparent. If you have questions about All In On Business, you're not ready to put your name on the wait list yet, and you have some more questions, message myself, message Michelle Lopez from 4th Street Design Company. You can email us at Christina at All In On Business or Michelle at All In On Business, or you can email us at info@allinonbusiness.com. Okay? But if you're ready to jump in with both feet and get on the list and get out there and get going and find out what's next for your business and figure out those next steps, go to allinonbusiness.com. On the very first landing page, you're going to have several opportunities to sign up for the wait list. That is not signing up for the group. I just want to be clear about that. It is signing up to go on the waiting list. So what's going to happen if you sign up for the wait list is we're going to start sending you emails updating you as we get closer, because we're only like a month out now from May 1st. So in 1 month, we're going to reopen. We're going to start sending you out emails. We will also send you a business assessment, which we ask that you get back to us before the coaching group opens up. And the reason for that is we dig into everything that you have on your business right now, and we read those and we go over them so that when you do get on your coaching call, which you're scheduled with both of us as soon as you come in the group, when you get on your coaching call, we can jump in with both feet and figure out where to help you. Now, when you first get in the group, all the information is not available as soon as you get in there. I'm going to tell you that right now. And the reason it's not is because another place where people fail and where they're losing money in business is that they go into these groups and they do serial learning. Serial learning means you go into a group and you watch all the videos, but you never implement a single thing. That's called serial learning, okay? So, don't do that. Don't do it to yourself. Hang on 1 second, guys. Malachi Osiris, please. I need a charger cord for my phone because it's about to die. When you go in and do the serial learning, can you get my phone cord off of my bed, please? When you go in and do serial learning, you're not doing yourself any favors if you're not implementing it to start. You know what I mean? So we don't release everything to you at once. All the trainings will be in there. You will have access to everything. And if you're a little bit further along than the rest of the group that comes in with you, we do jump in with both feet and help you. So if you tell me you need a ManyChat bot, we don't cover ManyChat until the very end of everything. But if you're already far enough along that that is something that you need, Michelle and I will get on the phone with you and walk you through setting up a ManyChat bot so that you can get it. So hang on one second, guys. I'm going to plug a phone charger in here so that I don't lose y'all. Woo! Let there be light, and there was. Alright, let me get you up in the tripod. And yes, exactly what Donna just said. We support each other wholeheartedly. And that comes from the top all the way down. Okay? My people, our people in the coaching group have seen me cry. They have seen Michelle get upset. You know, this is something that, if you can't tell, I am super duper passionate about it, okay? Because I see it working. Jeannie Craner of Homemade Magic by Jeannie just went live for the first time today. And I think I have known Jeannie and been friends with her since, I want to say October. Is that about right, Jeannie? And Jeannie signed up for the group. I hadn't had much interaction with her prior to that. She signed up for the group. And I am telling you, she jumped in with both feet and she got to work. She got to work. If you need help with ManyChat, Janice, that's something that we help with. We just help Frances set up hers. And it's if we don't know it, we'll tell you, look, I don't know, but I will go find out. And I will go find it out. Okay? So, yeah, October. But Jeannie, I have watched her grow like leaps and bounds just in the month that we've been with her. Leaps and bounds. She did her first Facebook Live today, and that was something she told, like, we ask you to list what you're scared of doing in your business. That was one of her fears. It's everybody's fear, I think, is going live. And she was like, I just don't know if I can go live. She did it today, and not only did she do it, she did it well. She did it really well. So we go through and watch all your numbers. We follow you. We do audits on your page to make sure that you're posting. We're going to ask you, you know, do you need the accountability? Do you understand we're going to hold you accountable? Eddie Brown's on here. Eddie Brown gets a message from me or Michelle pretty regularly. What's going on? What you doing? What you working on? Tell us what's happening. We're in touch with Donna Davis all the time. We talk to Frances as often as we can because bless her heart, she's just so sweet. You know, anybody, Shannon from Shabby Paints, Annie Sprinkles. If you need help, we are there to support you. Jessica Perez from Urban Debris. If they need help, we're there for them in a New York minute. I cannot tell you how rewarding it is to watch when the lights start going off. It's like watching fireworks go off. When they start getting it and they start seeing that our approach is working. It's an amazing, amazing feeling. That's why I'm losing sleep, making sure everything gets put in there. That's why Michelle's losing sleep, making sure that everything gets together and get put in there. Because it is such a big, big reward for us. I mean, it's so rewarding. You're not, it's not that you're pitiful. It's because you are awesome. I love you, Frances. Michelle and I talk about you frequently. We love you to death. Like, we could not have asked for a better group to come in for the launch of AIOB. We honestly could not. And guess what, guys? As the second group coming in, you're coming into a already built community. They already know it works, and they're going to help y'all figure it out and help you get that engagement day one. If you come in the group and you go live day one, I promise you, you're going to have the whole tribe there to cheer you on. And if they can't catch you live, they're going to come and give you replay love. They're going to interact with you on the replay. Okay? So if you're just coming in, I know we're losing some people now, but if you're just coming in, my name is Tina. I am with Old and Made New. I am an avid DIYer, decorative furniture painter, host of the Share World podcast, and an online business coach with All In On Business. I partner in that venture with Michelle Lopez of 4th Street Design Company. We are on here tonight to get Frances Strad down some extra followers. Okay? I'm not sure if it's working because I haven't been able to go check. I didn't bring my tablet out. Michelle could go take a gander. I wrongly assumed Annie sent me a message earlier and said Frances hit 500. It was another Frances who isn't in the group, and I thought she was saying Frances hit 500. So I put up a big congratulations post, and I was like, oh, now I have to go help her. Yay, Luann! So exciting. Okay. So when you come into the group, like I said, you get the business assessment. Week 1, we're going to have you do, basically it's a complete strip down and then rebuilding of your business. We're going to help you get some goals laid out so that you know how to do it. What? What is 458? We're going to get some goals laid out for you to help you figure it out, okay? Then, oh, her number. So, we're going to help you get goals laid out. Then we're going to help you break it down into goals that you can achieve reasonably. And let me tell you, this is why we do this. If you set unrealistic goals for yourself and your business, you're going to always feel discouraged. We're going to pound into you not to measure yourself by someone else's ruler. Worry about how you're growing your business, because my business works very differently than Michelle's business does. Michelle's business works differently from Annie's. Annie's business works differently from Donna's. Donna's business works differently from Fran's. Everybody's business is not going to be identical. It's not a cookie cutter solution. So we don't treat it like one. So if Jessica needs help with something, her assistance is going to be different and tailored just to Jessica. If Annie needs help with something, her assistance is going to be tailored to Annie. The general setup of things is the same, yes. But, and yes, you work on projects at your own pace. We're not going to release all the information up front because, like I said, we don't encourage serial learning. Hi, Christy Hogan! But we will release it to where you can take it at a timely pace. Now, if you work full-time, like Christy is in the group, and she works full-time, so she's doing the things as she can. She's doing them as she can do it. So because of that, we let you go at your own pace. So you're not on our clock. We're not on your clock. We're going to give you the information. We're going to give you the tools. And as you need them, you're going to go access them. Okay? But Christy knows if she has a question or she needs help with something, all she has to do is pick up the phone, text us, shoot us a private message, whatever, and one of us will help her. She knows that. All of our people know that. Okay? I don't know what else to say, you guys. $29.95 a month is a very small investment for your business. I know you are, Christy. And it's okay, honey. You just got to get Kim up to speed. Once Kim's up to speed, you're going to be good. You'll be good. You'll be gravy. Okay, so $29.95 a month is a very, very small investment in your business, okay? We do offer a 10% discount if you pay for the whole year in advance, because that is an option that was requested, but it's not required. We use PayPal as our payment method. And, oh, I totally forgot! Our planner lady, Michelle Lopez, also designed a downloadable planner. In the downloadable planner, you have a password sheet. You have your social media. Help me out, Michelle. I know you have a perpetual calendar. You have the year at a glance. You have the monthly breakdown calendar. Perpetual calendar is, let me tell you, is awesome. I use one every single day. And now I'm addicted to it. So on one side, you have a to-do list, right? Where you can write down all the hot things that you need to get done that day, and you check them off. Like, this is your checklist, not the stuff that's scheduled out by the hour, but your checklist of things you need to accomplish. Things that you're grateful for at the bottom, so you remember why you're doing what you're doing, okay? Then you have your time calendar broken down by the half hour, where you can schedule out your days. So you can do like time blocking is what we call it. So, okay, when I'm going to get up at 7, and from 7 to 8, I'm going to work on scheduling all my social media for Instagram and Facebook through Hootsuite this morning. So from 7 to 8, that's what you work on. Then maybe from 8 to 9, you're getting the kids ready to get off the door to school. Then from 9 to 12, you're working on your craft or your business, whatever you do for your business. You're painting a piece of furniture. You're making a wreath. Boxing up wreaths to pack up and take to the post office. Just whatever it is that you do, that's what you're doing during that time block. So you time block all that time out, okay? And as you do that and you start making it a habit to do that, it becomes easier and easier and easier to get through your day, and you'll find that you're checking more and more of those things off your to-do list. Is it always going to happen? No. But I'm finding more often than not now, I do get through my entire checklist in a day because I've been doing that. Okay. Then she has project planners. So project planner, whether it's planning for a piece of furniture, or I use it actually for content planning as well, where I write down everything. I use Trello too because I put all of it, like all of my pictures, all my links and all that, because I have affiliate marketing set up. I have Trello that I use for that purpose. But to make sure that I don't miss anything, like my supply list and all that stuff, I write all that down, okay? And all I did was get a 3-hole punch, punched holes in it, I got some dividers, and I just set it up in a 3-ring binder. And I'm telling you, that sucker is my Bible now. I can't live without it. And she designed that and created it herself. Okay, so not only that, I just thought about something when I was talking. Y'all, do you know we teach you what passive income is and help you go after it? Teach you how to get it? In case you don't know what passive income is like when you are a furniture painter and you can get paid for doing a live for a business to demonstrate one of their products. Or you're a furniture painter and you have an affiliate agreement with a paint product where you do a live demonstrating their product, or you write a blog post demonstrating their product or talking about their product, or you do a review on YouTube talking about their product, and they give you a link. So any sales that are generated from people clicking on that link is passive income, okay? Or running ads on your website, running ads on a podcast, running ads on a YouTube channel. All those things are passive income, okay? So we teach you how to go after all that. We teach you about all those things. Then we also talk about different ways that you can sell your actual craft or what you do. Whether that's at an antique mall or renting a booth space in a shop, or whether that's going to a fair or a market, whether it's on Etsy, whether it's on Shopify, whether it's on Facebook, all those things, whether it's on e-commerce on your website, all those things, okay? So we teach you about all that stuff. So I don't know what else to do to convince you. Using certain products on your life. Yeah, exactly. So we help you break all that down to where you understand how to go get it. So again, the name of the coaching group is All In On Business. Michelle's going to drop the link one more time. If you have questions, you're not quite ready to get on the wait list yet, message myself, message Michelle. We will be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. Where's she at right now, Michelle? If she gets to 260, I'm going to call it, and I'm just going to keep pushing. So y'all get used to seeing this, because I'm going to keep pushing my girls and my guy. All the ladies and gentlemen. We got you on there, Luann. We're full right now, but we're going to open the group on May 1st, and we got you in there. I'm excited. But in the meantime, if you have small things that you need us to help you with or questions or stuff, just shoot us a message. We like to go stalk y'all early so we know everything about you. So just shoot us a message and let us know. Okay. All right. So I need one more like. If we can give Francis one more like, I'm going to call it. And then I'm just going to work on the back end. Because I've been on here for over an hour. And I know y'all are probably tired of seeing me. And I have some stuff I need to go tend to out in the shop. So, and my beer's getting warm. Yay! All right. Luann's people are liking you, Francis. Okay, and Christy, you should see a huge jump. I just did a little push for you this last weekend. Did you see a jump in your followers on your Facebook page? Okay, so All In On Business, $29.95 a month. I'm telling you, it's worth every single penny. And you're coming into a ready-built group that's going to instantly kickstart your engagement. Instantly, instantly, instantly. You're welcome, Christy Hogan. We love you. And we're going to keep doing pushes like that for you guys. Okay, so this is just one of the things that we're willing to do for our members in our group. We don't do it all the time. A lot of times we can just get that push and get them there just by shooting it out to the community as a whole and reaching out to our followers. We help them get a little boost in their following because you know what? That makes them feel good. It gives them that extra boost of confidence. Makes them just smile a little bit brighter that day. And you know what? That's what I'm in this business to do. I want to see people happy. I want to see people engaged. I want to see them feel like they're accomplishing something. Okay? Let me just tell you right now, Michelle and I, either one of us, we have zero interest in taking someone's money and you not getting back what you feel like you are supposed to get back for it. Absolutely zero. So we want you to learn and to grow and to utilize the community and to get that engagement to where you can get your numbers moving in the right direction. We want to help you achieve what your vision is for your business. I have one more thing because it just is eating at my brain. Okay. So one of our members was told by two separate coaches, you cannot do that. This does not make sense for you. Okay? Don't ever let anybody tell you that. It is your business. You own it. And your brand is going to be what you tell your followers it is. Okay? You can do anything that you want to. The only limitation to what you can do is up here. It's in your mind. Don't let what anybody else tells you limit what you believe that you can do. Okay? Your brand is going to be what you communicate to your followers is. That's what your brand is going to be. All right? That's all I got, you guys. Is she there, Michelle? 260? Or 260? 460? Exactly, Christy. Michelle's doing a check. And we're not like any other group that you've ever been in. We are like community first, all day, every day. And you see our faces constantly. Jeannie Craner jokes that we should have named the group All Up In Your Business because that's how much in your business. Yay! Good job, Francis. Next goal is 500. We're going to get you there, girlfriend. I'm going to keep this post up. It's going to be on replay because it was shared a whole lot. We had some great engagement on it. If you're coming back watching the replay, you'll know because you won't see that little red live in the corner. I'm sorry. You won't see the red live in the corner. If you're on the replay, do me a favor. Please share it. Even though it's not still live, if they come on and they want to go give her a like or a follow, it doesn't cost anybody anything, and somebody may really dig what Francis is doing. Francis makes the most beautiful wreaths I have ever seen. Like, they're gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay? So, I'm going to let you guys go. You're welcome, honey. We love you, girl. And thank you so much, guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We will see you next time. Bye. Hey, guys. Get my glasses on here so I can see. Woo. Let's clean them first so I can see. Just going to sit tight for a minute and wait for someone to pop on. There she is. Hello, Michelle Lopez. Excuse me. Whew. Hi, guys. Hi, Elspeth. My name is Tina. I am with Old Made New. I am an avid DIYer. Hi, Jeannie, decorative furniture painter and online business coach. So, today we are talking about All In on Business. It is the online immersive coaching, business coaching group that myself and Michelle Lopez from 4th Street Design Company. Hang on just a second. Let Michelle Lopez from 4th Street Design Company and I are partners on. It's called All In on Business. Good morning, Jennifer. Thank you. So we are opening our waiting list for our second group to come in on May 1st. And we are super duper excited. Hi, Trish. Trish is back. Yay. Thank you so much, Jeannie. Y'all always make me feel so good. I love y'all to death. Okay. So today we're going to talk about all in on business. So what makes us different? I'm going to tell you. First, you get two coaches. You have two of us, and a lot of the people that are in AIOB right now, which is what we call it, is AIOB. A lot of the women that are in AIOB are on here. They will let you know that if they need us, they can message us. They have our phone numbers. They can call us. We are available to them all the time. We do our very, very best to reach out and be proactive. There is a measure of accountability in AIOB. One of the first things that you do before you ever even get into the group is we send you a business assessment and ask you to assess where your business is at so that we understand where we can jump in and help you. You have an initial coaching call with Michelle and myself, and we kind of talk about where you see your business going, and we talk to you. Thank you so much, Trish. We talk to you about, hi, Jessica. We talk to you about what direction you see your business going and how we can help put your vision into action. So all of us have been part of, well, I've been part of several online coaching groups. Michelle's been part of an online coaching group. I have a history. My corporate history is going into companies and fixing broken training programs. So while the coaching groups that I was in, thank you so much, Jeannie, while the coaching groups that I was in were beneficial to me, I saw a disconnect in some of the things that were needed and that weren't provided. Hi, Jazz. So just see if any of this relates to you. Set up a Facebook page, go live twice a week, post 4 times a day, do Instagram stories, do Instagram, Linktree, Pinterest, pin. Okay, so the part that was missing, what am I posting 4 times a day? What am I going live about twice a week? What am I posting on Instagram? What am I doing a story about? Hi, Annie. What am I doing a story about? What am I putting on Pinterest? Where are we sending them to from Pinterest? You know, all those things. Like, they would give you bits and pieces, like the corner pieces of the puzzle, but they're missing that one piece to connect the whole border. So that's what we do. We give you all of the information. So we were doing a coaching call last week, and the way that I described it, I say I'm an avid DIYer. That is in every aspect of my life. If I can figure out a way to do it myself, I am not paying someone to come do it, okay? So if you want to blog and you need to build a website, we can help you do that. Michelle manages the Wix platform. I manage the WordPress platform. If you want to start a YouTube channel, we can help you do that. If you have a store and you need ideas for how you can get advertisements, get your store filled, things like that, we can help you with that. If you have a company, a product that you're selling on a much larger level, we can talk to you and, spitball with you and give you an idea of what direction you need to go to maybe get some more traction in that area. If you're interested in affiliate marketing. Hi, Adolfo. I missed you, but hello. I saw Michelle say hello. So we can help you in those areas, okay? So it's much more than just putting the videos in and showing you how to create your social media and telling you where to go get affiliate links. We go much further beyond that. So we go very intensive. We give you tools to help you manage everything day to day. You have a downloadable planner available to you as soon as you come into the group. We have a goals workbook where you basically break your business all the way down. You look at where you're winning and what you're doing really, really well. Hi, Carrie. And where maybe your business could use some improvement. Then you just, brainstorm like your big dream. Like, These are all the places that I want my business to go. Then we break it down into, okay, these are my goals so that I can get here, but these are the obstacles that I see myself hitting. Thank you so much for sharing, guys. I appreciate it. And if you guys would share, I would really appreciate it. And yes, Jennifer, AIOB rocks. AIOB rocks. Okay, so, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Hi, Kathy. Thank you so much, Carrie. Okay, give me a minute. I'm just going to keep talking because then it comes back to me, then it comes back to me, then it comes back to me. Oh, affiliate marketing. If that's what you're interested in doing, we can help you understand how that works and how to implement that into your business. So we're very much hands-on. Like Jeannie Craner said, we should call it all up in your business instead of all in on business, because we're very hands-on. We want to see what you're doing. We're going through social media. We're making sure that you're doing the things that you committed to do. We're making sure that you're getting the support that you need. And we're making sure that you're implementing and understanding the information that we're giving to you. No, you're not a squirrel, Kathy Ayers. I said I squirreled. Like the movie Up, when the dog's bouncing around and he's talking to the guy and he goes, squirrel! And he takes off. I did that with my brain. So anyways, back to all in on business. So multi-level marketers. Let me talk to my multi-level marketers for a second. Okay. If you are a multi-level marketer, and you will know, because the business is structured that you sign up to sell a product underneath someone else, and then you can either sell that product to consumers, or you can get other people to sign up underneath you to sell the same product. That is called multi-level marketing. So if you're selling Molucca, if you're selling Chocateur, if you're selling Paparazzi, if you're selling Unique, any of those things, those are multi-level marketing businesses. So what I want to say to you is, if you are a multi-level marketer and you are branding the product you're selling and not your business, you need to message me or Michelle. You should be branding yourself. You can sell that product all you want and be super fabulous at it. But what happens if tomorrow that company goes bye-bye? The only thing people have ever identified you with is that product that you're selling. So it's really important early on that you establish yourself as the brand. So like Tina, Old Maid New is whatever I tell you it's going to be. Thank you so much for sharing, guys. Tina with Old Maid New is whatever I tell my audience I am. Whether that's a DIYer, a business coach, a furniture painter, a Chocateur designer, doesn't matter. Whatever I tell you I am, because I'm the face of my business, I'm putting myself out there, and I've branded myself as the business, I can take it pretty much anywhere that I want. Michelle just rebranded her business. She's Michelle with 4th Street Design Company, but she's also subtitled that with, now it's 4th Street Design Company with Michelle, I think. I can't even remember. I just squirreled that too. But she's segmented it out to Plan with Michelle and Paint with Michelle. So you got to be you got to have yourself open to branding yourself and brand yourself for growth. Okay? So don't put like Reese in your name or furniture. Brand yourself to where you can grow. Because when I first started, I thought I was going to just write a blog about making my house over. I thought that's what I was going to do. And then eventually people were going to read it and I was going to make some money. I didn't understand how affiliate marketing worked. I didn't understand the power of Pinterest. I didn't understand Google and keywords and tags and meta tags and slugs. I didn't understand any of that. And if you don't understand those things and you're running a website and you're writing a blog and everything that I just said sounds like gibberish, you need to message me or message Michelle Lopez, because you need our help. Okay, we're going to cover everything from picking a business name, branding your business, which means your logo, the color, the font, what kind of shapes you associate with stuff, the pattern for how you create your content. There's a lot that goes into branding, okay? We're going to work with you on your elevator pitch, how you explain to people what you do. We call it our Game of Thrones introduction. So like when I came on this live and I said, I'm Tina with Old Bay New. I'm an avid DIYer, decorative furniture painter, and online business coach. That's my elevator pitch. That's me explaining to you what I do. You need to be able to do that in the space that it takes to get from one floor to the next. Imagine you're in the elevator with one of the sharks from Shark Tank, and if you explain that immediately, they're going to pick you up and give you $5 million to invest in your business. That's where you need to go in your head when you think about your elevator pitch. Okay. So we're going to help you with that. We're going to help you set up your social media. But more than that, and guys, I saved the best for last because this is my biggest, most favorite, fantastic part of All In On Business. We are not just another coaching group. We are a community. A community of like-minded people that support one another, push one another, and show up for one another. So if you hit live on your Facebook page and you're going live for the first time, you're not going to have a goose egg. You're not going to have just one person float in and out. If you say, hey, I'm going live, we have a live alert system where we send a broadcast out to all of our members. Hey, so-and-so is live over here. Let's run over here and give them some love. So you're not going to do that. You're going to automatically start with engagement. When we have someone start a new Facebook page, the very first thing that the community as a whole does is shares that person's Facebook page, and we ask our followers to go follow you. I share it personally on my personal profile, on my business profile, on my podcast page. I share it everywhere that I can so that we can get you jump started and get you out there, okay? We will be creating a Pinterest board as soon as we get through Pinterest 102 training. There'll be a Pinterest board available for everyone in the group because when you do things as a community, you rise together as a community. So one of my hashtags this year was #showup. You have got to show up for yourself, for your business, and for others. That's how you succeed in this online game, okay? That is how you do it. This right here, what I'm doing, this live broadcast, is what freezes most people in their tracks, okay? Let me tell you something. Hi, Shannon. You have got to be the face of your business. You've got to get out there in front of it. You've got to talk about what you do. You got to show them that you're passionate about what you're creating. Because people will ultimately spend their time with you when they know, like, and trust you. Okay? If they don't know, like, and trust you, they're not going to open their wallet. They're not going to stay on the video. They're not going to spend their time. They're not going to click that link. They're not going to go listen to that. They're not going to go watch this. They have to get to know you. And you don't have to have, I have not 1 ounce of makeup on, y'all. Not one. Today, my hair's combed, but I'm not scared to come on with a baseball cap looking like who did it and why. Because you know what? I'm running a business and real life is, I don't have time to spend 45 minutes in the mirror contouring, putting on eyelashes, doing makeup and all that stuff. I ain't got that kind of time. Not to mention makeup just literally sets my skin on fire. Okay, so look, I had the same apprehension when I first went live, okay? Because I'm disabled. A lot of my medications cause side effects. I have a hunch on my back. I'm a little bit fluffier than other women are. I can't wear makeup a lot because it makes my skin feel like it is on fire and it's going to melt off my face. I have a pronounced lisp. I have a severe underbite. You know, all the things I was tearing apart about myself, you know. And we all do that as people, not just as women, but as people. We all do it. So I was so consumed with what everyone was going to think about me. Then it was the personal stuff too, like, oh my God, this happened in my past. What am I going to do if somebody finds out about that? Or, oh my God, I got to worry about this over here. Guess what? To the people who know, like, and trust you, it's not going to matter. It doesn't matter, not one iota. I have dropped every skeleton out of my closet there is to drop to my audience. And it only makes them love me more. They do. And I love the heck out of my followers because they do genuinely show up for me. They do genuinely all the time show up for me. And what's even better than that, they understand why I'm so passionate about promoting other business owners. So when I put something on my page like, hey, go over here and check out Jazz. She just started her Facebook page. Go like her, go follow her. They do it for me because they understand that that's my message. That's what I'm all about. And that's what I need you to do. And I've explained to them, like I break it down all the time. This is how small businesses like ours grow. It doesn't cost you any money to go like a page, to go follow a page, to comment, to watch a video. It doesn't cost you anything but your time, and you're on your phone doing it anyway. So you know what? Help a sister out. Go help her. Go follow the page. Thank you so much, Jasmine. So Jasmine said, your confidence is radiant and inspiring. And I appreciate that. Trish has been following me since I believe I started, right, Trish? You've been hanging with me since like day one. She's been my A1 since day one. And she's just one of my followers. But she has made relationships and connected with other people in the creative community because she knows I'm all about showing up for everyone. And she shows up for everyone too because she understands that's how they grow as a business. Okay? So again, if you are looking for a place with like-minded people who have a common goal and a common interest, and you want to be able to understand how to do all the things. You don't want the parade coming through of all of the people like you can pay so-and-so to do this, and this so-and-so over here can do this for you. You will never see one of those in AIOB. Not ever, 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 ever. If you need to purchase something, we'll direct you where you can go find it to purchase it. But we show you how you can do it yourself if you choose to do it that way. Okay? We're going to explain to you how all the pieces work together. Even more important than that, we're going to be with you every single step of the way. You will have a community with you from day one. We already had 25 people in the community. That's all we took in on the first group, because we knew we needed to figure out logistics and things like that. Now that we've got that under hand, we just did our first branding boot camp. We're wrapping that up tonight, and it's been so much fun. We've been going live every single night in the group, and we just talk about a different part of branding. And we'll have things like next month, I think we're doing keywords and hashtags so that you understand how to use those things to get people to what you need them to see and how to get picked up in the algorithms and shown where the relevant content is. You need to be picked up by all those things, okay? So we're going to do those things all the way through. And then again, like I mentioned, you have me and Michelle at your beck and call when you need us. With the understanding that we have 25 other people in there than however many sign up. But if any of this sounds like something that's useful to you, go to the website, www.allinonbusiness.com, or Michelle has put the link in the comments. Go over there, drop your email address, get on the waiting list. The cost for the group, $29.95 a month, okay? For the $29.95 a month, that's a very small investment when you compare it to what you're receiving, okay? And go out and shop them. I want you to go look and find out what you're getting in these other coaching groups. Talk to the other people. Maybe you're already a member in some of the coaching groups. I've belonged to coaching groups that charge almost $50 a month. And once I got in there, I didn't feel like I was getting anything out of the coaching group that I wasn't getting in the broadcast to bring me into the coaching group. So if you can relate to that, please come talk to us. We help you figure out where all the pieces fit. And, oh, I forgot this part. We don't host the training on Facebook. We do our coachings on Facebook, on the Facebook page. But all of the training and content is posted on an external website with videos linked to everything. And we also have workbooks that are going to walk you through how to do everything. Because people learn things differently, right? Like some people learn things by touch. Some can watch it and do it however. Some of them have to have something that walks them through a checklist of do this, now do this, now do this, now do this. So we supply you with all of those tools, okay? So let me just get some thumbs up. Who in here has been in a group, paid for a monthly subscription, and felt like they still were not getting all the pieces together. Who in here can relate to that? See, you guys see that right now. All those hearts and thumbs going up. We don't do you like that. You do not need to show up on every person's live, but we do ask that you support as a community, okay? So as a community, you guys coming in, there's already a foundation built. So you're walking into a community already. There's already a foundation built with our existing members. And a lot of them are here. They can tell you that that community shows up and loves on you and supports you. Whether that's through engagement, lives, getting followings, things like that. Yeah. Jeannie from Homemade Magic by Jeannie has belonged to coaching groups that she didn't get the benefit that she needed from them. So I promise you, Michelle and I are not interested in taking your money if you don't get anything out of the group. We want you to engage in the group. We want to see you grow because that's our reward. So I'm a furniture painter too. So let me relate it like this. When I get the perfect piece of furniture and I paint that perfect finish on it, and it's just one of those pieces that when you get done, you got to send the picture to everybody and their mama because you're so excited and so proud of how it turns out. It's like that for us. Okay? We love celebrating our people's successes. We love, love, love it. Okay? Michelle has her corporate history, let me tell you. She was a high-end luxury retail manager. So she understands a lot of that. She's also she's made wreaths and sold them on Etsy. She's a furniture painter. She's an affiliate. She has a website. She runs a YouTube channel. She runs a couple of YouTube channels. She is the planner chick extraordinaire. Okay, but we complement each other very, very, very well. And we make sure that we are always available to where we can tag each other in and out if we need to. But more than that, we've also educated our existing community that, hey, if we're not going to be here, we need you guys to take ownership of the group and ownership of the community and make sure that you show up. And let me tell you, our people show up. They show up all the time, every time. Doesn't mean you got to get on everybody's live and watch it all the way through. Doesn't mean you got to go comment on every single post that they ever put up. All that it means is that if you're available, you see that alert go off, stop and take a couple of seconds, jump on, engage on the live. If you can stay on the live, stay for the whole thing, but share it. That's how we get people out. That's how you get picked up in the algorithm. That's how it works. That's how we get the eyeballs on you. Okay? Yes, Annie. Usually you only get one coach. Annie Sprinkles is in the group. Excuse me. I felt a cough coming on. I don't want that right now. Okay. So, we have people from all stages. We have people that are brand spanking new, just now starting out. We got people that are taking the training wheels off. We got people that are walking to school by themselves. We got people starting college. And we got people that are retiring. I mean, we've got people from every end of the spectrum, okay? Is the best way I can relate it to you. And we all support each other. We all support each other. Michelle and I are very passionate about making sure that the people that walk through the doors of AIOB and that are part of the community immediately get that sense of, we're here for you, we're going to show up for you, we're going to help you. We can help you figure out how to make the pieces fit. Okay? So let me just run it down for you real quick again, and then I'm going to get off of here because I got to go show up for one of my coaching clients. We're going to help her set up a ManyChat bot on her Facebook page so that she can get people to her lives when they're showing up. And I promise you, you're not going to find a coaching group that's going to walk you through how to do that. How about that? So let me just run it down for you again real quick before I let you guys go. Cost of the group is $29.95 a month. We are not Facebook hosted. We are website hosted. You can find us at allinonbusiness.com. Michelle's going to drop the link again. What you're going to get there is everything from A to Z. So we have, let me give you some of the categories. Okay, we have community and goals. where we're going to tell you why the community is important, how it's going to help you. And we're going to also provide you with that goals exercise. It's a workbook that makes you strip your business down to the nitty gritty and then helps you build it back up by achieving small, attainable goals to where you're not trying to swallow the whole thing at one time and you don't get overwhelmed and you don't want to quit. Okay, then we're going to give you your branding. We're going to help you understand why it's important to put some thought behind your business name. Help you understand why you don't want to box yourself in so that you allow yourself to grow and to evolve where your business takes you. We're going to help you figure out logos and coloring and all that stuff, fonts, all that stuff, okay? We're going to help you understand why it's important that you become your brand. If you're a multi-level marketer, that's really important to protect yourself because you always want to market yourself and not the product that you're selling. We give you a full toolbox of all the resources that we've personally found and used. Most of them are free. Some of them have a small cost attached to them. But we're going to put all those tools in your toolbox so that you can go right there and say, oh, I need to see if there's an app so that I can figure out who's doing the follow on Instagram. Not only do we provide you with the app, we're going to do a video and show you exactly how that app looks and how you need to utilize it to manage your follow things on Instagram. Because, you know, some famous people out there decide that's how they're going to pump up their numbers. So they'll come follow a whole bunch of people that don't have a huge following because they know we're eager. We'll go follow them back. And then as soon as they get the follow back a few days later, they go and follow you. Okay? So that's what we're talking about. We're going to show you different tools and resources to help you watermark your photos. Help you edit your photos to where they're, you know, good content, where they look like great professional photos. We're going to help you understand what it means to create relative content, quality content, and consistent content. We're going to pound that into you, but consistency is the key. So all those things will be in your toolbox. You have the downloadable planner also in your toolbox. Then you're going to have your learning resources, which is where all your workbooks that go with all the corresponding trainings are going to be housed in that category. Then we break it down from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube. Then we're going to do a full deep dive into hashtags and keywords. We talk about Etsy. We talk about brick and mortars. We talk about commission sales, consignment sales, booths, vendors, markets, fairs, and website sales, because you need to understand all that stuff because you got to have somewhere to sell your product, right? Then the next step is, if you want to go online, how do you build out your website? And let me just tell you, if you have a business and you do not have a website, you're creating a disservice. If you are operating your business with a .gmail.com address or a Comcast.com address, you're not treating your business like a business. Invest the money. It's a little bit of money up front. Invest the money in your business. Get a domain. Purchase a domain that corresponds to your business name so that you look like a professional business when you're reaching out to your customers, when you're reaching out to brands, asking them to work with their product and to work with them as an affiliate or to do sponsored content for them. You need to make sure that you're representing yourself as a business. So we'll walk you through how to set up your website, whether it's a Wix site, a WordPress site, what have you. We're going to help you get through that and understand it every step of the way. We're going to also cover SEO, which ties right into keywords, tags, slugs, all that good stuff. That all goes together, okay? Then we're going to talk about YouTube, how to edit your videos, how to post your videos, what kind of content you can repurpose. We're going to dig into ManyChat. We'll talk about podcasts if that's something that you're interested in doing. And now my mind's drawing a blank, but there's so many other things. But we literally cover it from A all the way to Z. Okay? So it's super duper important that our people succeed. That's why we work so hard. You know, I was up until 1:30 in the morning last night communicating back and forth with our different members because we've made that commitment to them. And you know what? It doesn't irritate me or bother me to be able to do that. Thank you so much. It doesn't even... Yes, and if anyone gets stuck, me and Michelle are available. Thank you, Annie. So it doesn't bother us to do that because the way that we're rewarded is by celebrating your successes. And I'm telling you, with our group that we have now, we are seeing so many successes. It is just absolutely phenomenal, and it's amazing. And it is the best decision I think that Michelle and I ever made was starting this group. The reward has been so great and so astounding. So again, we're opening on May 1st. The monthly cost is $29.95 a month. You do need to go to the website and sign up for the waiting list now. If you have questions and you want questions answered, or you want to talk and you want to make sure this is a good fit for you before you sign up and invest, you can message me directly here. You can message Michelle Lopez directly on Facebook. You can reach either one of us through our business pages, Old Made New or 4th Street Design Company. Or you can message the All In On Business inbox. We'll get it there as well. Or you can email us at michelle@allinonbusiness.com or christina@allinonbusiness.com. Or we also have info@allinonbusiness.com. So we've made it as easy as possible to help you get there, to help you get signed up, and to help you get the help that you need. Okay? We walk the walk. We don't just talk the talk. We are with you literally every single step of the way. And like I said, not only that, you come into a ready-built community that is ready to receive you, celebrate you, love on you. And it doesn't matter what we do. We have people that own ranches. We have someone that owns a farm. We have someone that creates natural lip balms. Actually, we have two someones that create natural lip balms and lotions and things like that. We have a paint company owner. We have decorative furniture painters. We have people who make wreaths. We have a lady who does a phenomenal job with a home decor and DIY blog. We just have them from one end of the spectrum all the way to the other. Oh my God, let me not forget about our fantastic, talented artist who does like jackets and helmets and tennis shoes and all kinds of art. He's freaking amazing. I love all of his work. And you know what? We just walk them through that journey. We walk them through their journey and we help them get where they need to go. Because regardless of what type of, and we also have Chocolate Tour. We have a lady that sells Melaleuca, and then she's also tied into, because she is working with us and she's seeing the changes. Yes, we have Terry Berry, makeup, skincare, and fashion accessories. You know what? All of that stuff all works together, and we all show up to support each other. And the benefit of that is because, let me tell you how this works, okay? So say Kathy Ayers, who is a fantastic furniture artist, goes live painting a piece of furniture with Annie Sprinkles. And Terry Berry's on the live. And our community already knows that when one of the AIOB people are live, we share it. Terry clicks the link, she goes to the video. Terry says, hey! She throws up a heart or a thumbs up, and then she hits share. Shares it to her personal page. Shares it to groups if she knows groups she can share it to. Shares it to her business page. Then Terry can leave and come in as her business, and then everybody knows Terry Berry's business. Not just that, Terry Berry's friends and contacts see what Kathy and Annie are doing. They're like, oh, that's interesting. Let me go see if I can find more of those videos. Does that make sense? That's how it works, guys. I promise you it works. That's why together we will rise. I promise you, together we will rise. Divided, if everybody continues the way... There was a mindset when the online business really started to pick up and grow and evolve. There was a mindset, and I've heard it. I've had coaches say it to me. I've heard different people say it. I don't post anything that isn't my content. I don't post anything that isn't my brand. I wholeheartedly disagree with that practice, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if you're not helping pay it forward, you're not helping the person behind you come forward, how is it ever going to grow? I haven't heard that, Terry, but I mean, they would have to go through and I think watch a whole lot of video to suppress them. But we ask for shares, but like I said, our community already knows to share. hold up a sign that says share. I'll have to research that, Terry. But we haven't had any of those issues with any of our people going live. Annie just did a video that was live and she had over 15,000 views, and she asked repeatedly for people to share it because they were doing a giveaway when they hit a certain number. So I don't know, but I will look into that for you, Terry. And just like that, Terry raised a concern, and as soon as this video's over, after I help the Manny chat get set up, me and Michelle are going to dig into that and see what we find. Okay? So I just want to let you know where you can go one more time, and I'm going to let you guys go. Okay? allinonbusiness.com. You can email Michelle at allinonbusiness.com. Michelle, if you could drop the links for me one more time. Allinonbusiness.com, you can get on the waiting list immediately. Or if you need more information, you can contact me or Michelle Lopez on Facebook Messenger. On our business pages, I am Old Maid New. Michelle is 4th Street Design Company. You know what, Tammy? We can help you. Shoot Michelle a message. It is $29.95 a month, and we're going to help you figure out how all the pieces fit together. So Michelle is reachable at 4th Street Design Company. I'm at Old Maid New. Or you can message us on the All In On Business webpage or Facebook page. Or you can email us at info@allinonbusiness.com, Michelle at allinonbusiness.com, or Christina at allinonbusiness.com. Yeah, we don't bite, we just nibble. But we will help you, and we're with you every step of the way. And like I said, when you guys win, we feel like we've won. We celebrate those successes. $29.95 a month is a very, very small investment in your business when you correlate it to what you will be receiving. And again, a lot of these ladies are in here. Terry Berry's in here. Annie Sprinkles is in here. Jeannie Craner's in here. I saw Jennifer Holder in here. Danielle. We have 26, I believe now, women. Shannon from Shabby Paints. We have 26 women in our group right now that are a ready-made, built-in community. Jennifer Holder, that's it. That are a ready-built community that are ready to support you and love on you and make sure that you hit the ground running. We really do. Hashtag show up. We really do believe together we will rise. And we believe in supporting one another. So I hope you guys contact us. Yes, and men. And men. We have women and men. I hope you guys reach out and contact us or go get on the wait list. You will be seeing a lot more of this face and a lot more of Michelle's face because the group will reopen on May 1st. Now what we're going to do is only open for 1 week. Whoever gets in during that week gets in. If you don't get in, you have to wait till the next group. And because the community is larger and the training will have been more developed, there is a possibility that the cost will increase. Not saying for sure that it will, but there's a possibility that the cost would increase. Tammy, message me or Michelle and we'll have a conversation. Okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Or you can message us, like I said. And if you're catching me on the replay, that's why I'm not responding. You'll know it's the replay if you don't see the little red live button in the corner. And again, I'm Tina with Old Maid New. My partner in All In On Business is Michelle Lopez of 4th Street Design Company. And we just want to thank you guys for watching, and we hope to see you on the inside. Like Terry Berry just said, hashtag you can sit with us. Thanks so much, guys. Bye. Hello, 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 Facebook. I'm going to wait for my one. Waiting on the one. Waiting on the one. All right. There's my one. There's my girl. All right. Hi, everyone. So my name is Tina. I am with Old Maid New. I am an avid DIYer, decorative furniture painter, the host of the Share World podcast, and online business coach with Michelle Lopez of 4th Street Design Company and All In On Business. Okay, so that's what this live is about today. Hi, Jazz. Thanks for joining. Okay, so I've had a couple of questions about All-in-One Business, and we have opened our doors to new members. We just started like a month and 3 days ago. And we've seen a lot of really great success and growth from our members in that very, very short time. So, how do you know if All-in-One Business is right for you? So let me tell you a little bit about our vision for it, okay? All-in-One Business, we wanted it to be different from any other coaching group that either of us, hi Carla, had ever been a part of before. So Michelle belonged to a coaching group. I belonged to several prior to thank you Carla, venturing into All-in-One Business. I belonged to several. Let me give you my corporate background first, because then it'll make sense. So my corporate background is I used to go into corporations, hi Jeannie, corporations, and I would fix broken training programs. So if they were having a high turnover rate, or it was taking people longer to get to where they were productive, when they hit the floor, then that's when they would call someone like myself in to observe and then sit down and talk to the people just coming out of training and find out exactly where the disconnects were. And we would go in and redesign the whole training program so that basically when their people got out of training, they hit the floor like rock stars. That's what my job was, and I did my job very, very, very well. So that's my background. Okay, so by participating in other coaching groups since starting my online business, I saw very quickly where the disconnect was. Not any shade to those other coaches. You can only teach what you learn and what you know. And for them, it may have been just the things that they share in their individual groups, okay? So let me tell you what sets us apart. One, we don't ever bring someone into the group. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Jeannie. We don't ever bring anyone into our group to market to you. So what you will see in other coaching groups is a parade each month of this person's coming to talk to you about how to do this. But there's always a price tag attached to it, and the reason for that is that that coach has an affiliate agreement with them. So every single one of their people that signs up with that person or takes that course or uses them to build the website, every single one of them gets an affiliate commission. So they've created another revenue stream for themselves, okay? Instead of doing that, Michelle and I teach you how to do the things yourself. Now, if you want to go out and spend money to have someone build a website or create your email marketing campaign or set up your ManyChat or do your VA work, post all your social media content, or do any of those things. If you want to pay someone to do that, that's fine. We will do the research for you and tell you which direction you need to head to do that. But we're very much about remaining DIY. So when I started, I'm disabled. The only income I had coming in was my disability check. Obviously, I can't pay anyone to build a website or, post to my social media or do any of those things. I had to figure out how to do all that stuff for myself. So this is very much you learning how to do it yourself. And you go at whatever pace you need to go, whether that's, bit by bit by bit, that's good. Or if you're pretty far down the road and you just needed to fine tune some things and then you want to add a piece on, then that's good too. We literally have people in our existing group, in our existing community already from one end of the spectrum to the other. So from needed help even figuring out how to get stuff on the laptop to start the online business, all the way to owns a company, has over 22,000 followers, and is looking at just reshaping, rebranding, and, fixing all the broken pieces and putting everything back in place. Okay, so another way that we're very, very different is that the way that we believe that you grow as a business owner is through networking first. And it's not a new concept. Like, businesses have been doing this for years and years and years and years and years. The online space is no different from any other business that you've ever worked in. Just your approach to it needs to be a little bit more nuanced. It needs to be a little bit different. But we network first to build a community around ourselves that will consistently show up and engage and share and let people know, hey, she's over here doing this. Can you come support her? Come show her some love. You know, that kind of stuff. That's how you build your initial following. That's how you grow. You go, Michelle. Okay, so how do you know if you need our help? Okay, I have a list of things that I'm going to go down, and if any of them ring true to you, you can go to allinonbusiness.com. We are hosted off of Facebook for the most part. We do have a secret Facebook group, secret like it's a secret. I just told you about it, so it's not secret, but it's not visible to the public. We have to send you an invite for you to be able to join it. For like our weekly coaching calls, which we have 2 a week. We have one on Mondays, one on Fridays. Unless we're having an intensive or a boot camp, then we have them all the way through the week, or we may throw a Wednesday one in there. Or if we have people who are struggling with one particular thing, we will have an optional Wednesday coaching where you can sign up and we help you with whatever we rolled out that people are struggling with. Okay? So, number one way you know that you may need our help is your Facebook business page linked to your personal profile. So what I mean is if I go to your personal profile right now, so I'm going to pick on you, Rebecca, just because yours is the name that I see. If I go to Rebecca Watson's profile, does it say the name of her business? Can I easily get to her Facebook business page? If the answer is no, then you probably need our help. Okay? Can you tag your business page in a comment or a post to where people can just click the link and go straight to it? Or if someone asks, like I'm going to ask everyone right now, drop your Facebook business page links in the comments, please, so we can all go stalk you. So the reason that's important is that you will see posts where people say, okay, we're having, especially in groups, this is synonymous in groups to drive engagement, right? So they'll say, okay, it's Follow Thursday. Everybody who has a business page, drop it below. And if you can't link something to where someone can click it and go find it, you've probably lost 95% of the people who would have went and engaged with you because you've already made it too much work. You've made it too hard already. Not being able to do those two things alone is like showing up at a business conference without any business cards. That's exactly what it's like. And who would do that? I would never do that. So it's imperative to your business that you can do those two simple things. Okay. Hi, Missy. Thanks for watching, darling. Next way that you know is, are you posting to your Facebook business page? Hi, Chantel. Chantel Custom Creations. I'm going to have to go check you out, Chantel. We're going to go stalk you after this. The next way that you know if you need our help, are you posting to Facebook 4 to 6 times a day? And is that content done daily? Like you don't miss a day? And is it quality content? And more importantly, does it fit with your brand or your network? Because if the answer to any of those questions is no, you're kind of just spinning your wheels. You know what I mean? I see a lot of pages when I'm going through it because people constantly will, I put a post up on my Facebook personal page a while back now where I said, if I want to show up for you, my New Year's resolution was to hashtag show up for yourself, for your business, and for others. So help me show up for you. Drop your business page link below if you have one, and I'll go follow you. But if you drop it, do me a favor and go follow everybody else too. So by doing that, yeah, I got great engagement. I gained a ton of followers. But what I noticed was probably 50% of the people who respond to that post could not tell me how to get to their Facebook page easily. Some of them didn't even understand what do you mean my Facebook page? What do you mean my business page? Because they were running their business from a personal profile. This is another way you know you need us. If you're running your business from your personal profile or from a group that has been created from your personal profile, you are asking for Facebook to shut down all your hard work already. Facebook created the business page because it's not legal for you to use a personal social media to run a business. That's why they created it, right? The groups that can be associated with your Facebook business page are, again, for the same reason. They were put in place by Facebook because it's not legal for you to run a business from your personal social media. Okay? So do yourself a favor, save yourself a lot of heartache and a lot of headache, and create a business page, and then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So 4 to 6 times a day, regular, consistent, brand relevant or network relevant content. Let me explain why I say network relevant. So, in my group, we have people from farming. We have a lady that owns a ranch. We have people that do all natural stuff. We have people that are on the creative side of things. It goes from one end of the spectrum to the other. We have people who create paint for, we have one lady who actually manufactures a paint for creative people. So, both ends of the spectrum, right? So for my brand, for my networking, because I'm all about showing up for other small business owners, it makes sense for me to share their lives and all those things, right? So it's not uncommon for me to share a live from Donna Davis, Kentucky Lady Designs, to my page because, one, she's in my group, or in our group, and two, because she's a creative, she's a small business owner, and part of my personal commitment to myself and to my business is to show up for other small business owners. Danielle Kehoe is also a member of All In On Business, and she does chalk couture. She's an independent chalk couture designer like myself, and it's not unheard of or uncommon for me to share her stuff. Same reason. She's in my network. She's in All In On Business, which is our coaching group. And then she's also a creative, and she's also a small business owner. Yes. And the way that you get me into the algorithm, just in case you're wondering, is all those thumbs and hearts that you see getting thrown up, and by engaging in the conversation. So if you have a question, ask it. I will answer it for you. Hi, Eddie Brown. Okay, so another way that you know that you need our help. I'm going to ask anyone in our group that understands how to do it, like Donna Davis, please leave the live and come back in as your business page. Not all pages will allow you to do this, but if they do, it's a great way to get your business name out there. Like Michelle is in here as All In On Business. She did that by sharing it to the All In On Business page, and then going back over to the All In On Business page and picking it up and pop it in as All In On Business. Okay? Hi, Kathy. I saw Kathy come in. I see Donna. Who did I miss? I see Jazz. I said hi to Eddie. Okay, I haven't missed anybody. Okay. So it helps you to get your name out there, and it also helps you to network, right? So if you come onto my live and you're interacting with me and you're driving the conversation, the next time I see you in my notifications that, hey, so-and-so is going live, I'm going to come and support you because you came and supported me. That's just the way that your mind works as a human being. Michelle's in here is 4th Street Design Company. With Lev Jazz is in here. That's Jasmine Jazz. Okay? So they know how to do that because we've taught them that this is a way to get yourself out there. Okay? And to help grow and engage in the community to where you do get additional followers and you get eyeballs on you. Okay? That's engagement is key into getting you into the algorithm. Now she's in here playing with Michelle. Wow. To get you into the algorithm and get you kick-started, Kentucky Lady Designs is Donna Davis. She was just in here. Frances Downs, Vine and Silk Design. She was just in here as her personal profile and came in as their business. Okay, so it's a great way to get additional followers, get additional eyeballs on your business, and to engage with another small business owner to where they help you network as well. Okay. So, my next question, are you going live? Because guess what? If you're not doing this, you're shooting yourself straight in the foot. You have multiple personalities. We do that, Michelle. So you're shooting yourself in the foot if you are not going live. Because within 5 years, and I know it's rumored that this is only on Facebook, but that is not the case. Within 5 years, most of the way that people are going to spend their time and money with a business is because of this right here. Okay? Not to mention, you can type all day long and put all the pretty pictures up and stuff that you want. But if you're not talking to people and letting them get to know you, letting them get to know what you're all about, they are not going to spend their time and money with you. Because you do not spend your money with people that you don't know, like, and trust, right? So the only way that you can get people to know, like, and trust you is to do this. So, like, my followers know I'm not on here with a whole bunch of makeup because I'm disabled. I have lupus. My eyebrows look cray-cray because I can't get them waxed. My whole skin comes off because of the lupus. I have a weird rash sometimes because of my lupus. My followers know that, okay? So that's me letting them get to know me. When I had to have chemo the end of last year, I let my followers know that so that if they saw other people on my page or saw me come on looking like I was next to dead, they would know what was going on. So that I didn't shock them. Not to garner sympathy, but so that they were aware. I've gotten on a live and cooked in my kitchen because that's something that I really love to do. I go paint on a live because, you know, that's what I do. I talk to people on live. I have a Monday morning coffee chat that usually happens on Tuesdays here lately. I don't know why, like the universe is against me, but, you know, that's just people get in and they get to know me and they follow me and, you know, they feel like we're friends. And I feel the same way because when I let them into my circle, then they share of themselves. So I know how I can best help them or engage with them. Thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate it. Yes, lives and videos bring a lot of traffic, which drives me right back into my next point. Are you getting engagement on your posts? Okay, and this is going to go back to the consistent, quality, brand relevant, network relevant content. Okay, so I can't tell you how many times, hi Janice, I cannot tell you how many times I have went onto someone's Facebook page that has asked me a question about, hey, can you go look at my page and tell me what I'm doing wrong? I'm not getting any engagement. And I see 15 good morning, go have coffee, have a great day posts. The cute pictures may get you engagement, but what it does is it detracts from the things that you really need the engagement on. They're not spending any money on those posts. They're not spending any money on any of that. So unless you're just, you know, selling directly to the public and you don't need them to buy from you online, and you're just trying to be Facebook famous, I don't understand what the concept is behind that, because you're not getting the engagement that you need to grow your business. The only exception to that is when you're just trying to initially boost engagement. So we do teach you when you first start your page, because when you first start, you got so many things going on that you do not have enough content of your own to fill those time slots and to fill those gaps and to build the habit to continuously do it. I apologize that it's freezing. Is it freezing for anyone else? It says I've got good connection, so I don't know if it's just freezing for you, Donna, or what's going on. Okay, so it makes sense at that point to do some of the good morning, here's a daily quote. I did it for a long time. My followers expected me, exactly, Francis, my followers expected me to give them a daily quote every day because that's what I got known for when I first started. Okay, cool. So I don't know, Donna, you may need to refresh your connection or something. Yeah, no sad faces or mad faces, please. Happy talk, happy talk. Okay, so if you're not getting engagement, that could be why. Okay? And if you're not going like this, live, that's another reason that you're not getting engagement. Okay? Next thing on my checklist is your email address for your business a .comcast, Gmail, Yahoo, any of those. If your email is not like mine, I have a Christina at allinonbusiness.com. I have a Tina at Old Maid New. If your business email address does not reflect your business name in it, you're not treating your business as a real business. I can tell you that it makes me very uncomfortable when businesses reach out to me and want me to have confidence in their brand and their ownership when they have a Gmail address or some kind of address like that. Okay? So, I know it goes along with purchasing a domain, and we're going to get into that in just a second, but to your public and to the people that come and visit you and spend time with you on your page or have questions about spending money in your business, it's really imperative that you do appear as a professional business, okay? So by that token also, one of the very first things that we tell our people is even if you're not ready to build a website, go buy the domain. It's like, I think the most I've ever seen one go for is $13, $14. It is worth the investment. If you purchase the right kind of domain, you can add on G Suite, which is a add-on if you just get the starter package. You can add on G Suite, but most of them will go ahead and let you set up an email address with it at no cost. It just depends on who you purchase it through. Shame, Francis, but we haven't gotten to that with y'all yet, so we're getting there though, so y'all get ready. Just get ready. Just get ready. Okay, next thing is, do you know how to brand yourself? Have you boxed yourself in with your business name? Or do you have your business name set up in such a way to where you can grow with it? Because let me tell you, when I first started Old Maid New was just going to be a blog about me remodeling this old house. That's all it was going to be. I wasn't worried about painting furniture, selling paint that I painted furniture with. I didn't know anything about affiliate links, none of that stuff. I just thought that you blogged and somebody came and paid you for it. That's really the world that I thought I was going to live in. But it is not that way, okay? That's not what happens. You have to first build an audience to drive to the blog. You need to understand how to drive the audience to the blog. And then you've got to have good quality content on your blog. You've got to understand how to use keywords and meta tags and slugs and all those kinds of things. And you've got to learn how to blast the blog post or market the blog post through email marketing and social media marketing to get people to go look at the new post and to hopefully click on one of the links in that post, which is how you make a passive income. So that's the next thing. Have you set yourself up for multiple revenue streams? Okay. So I have affiliate links with Home Depot, Amazon, and Rainbow Chalk No Prep Paint right now. Most painters, once you get over a certain following, you can get, at least with the smaller paint companies, you can get in and get affiliate links. With the larger ones, they expect you to have a larger following, but not like astronomically large. I think for one of the paint brands, it's like 1,050 subscribers on YouTube, have a website and a blog that you post to at least once a week, or no, at least twice a month, I'm sorry. And then prefer you have a Twitter account, but it's not necessary. So, it just depends on who you're trying to set yourself up with as an affiliate marketer. Okay, so then you have big links, which is another revenue stream that you can bring in, where you can use links like Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michaels, Menards, Lowe's, all those places. Okay, the places that once you have a ridiculously large following with, or they just want you to be around a little bit longer and be tried and proven and true before they give you an affiliate link. Okay, so knowing all that, you have to be strategic about how you write your blog posts. So it's just creating multiple revenue streams. So now I have all those affiliate links that work together. So in one blog post, I could get money coming in from my Google Ads because I have AdSense running on my website. After I get so many sessions, then I can get Mediavine, which pays even better. But I have Google AdSense running, so I make money with them every month. And then I have all of my affiliate links, and in each blog post that I do, I include at least one from each category, if not multiple from each category. And then if it's a lot of links peppered in that post, instead of peppering the whole post with the links, I'll do a supply list and tell them, for your convenience, I haven't peppered this with all of the links. They're all attached in the supply list because I only market products that I believe in and use myself. And I'm telling you, I've had some blog posts where they go in and purchase every single thing on that supply list. It works. I'm also an independent chalk couture designer. That's an additional revenue stream. And then I have the coaching group. That's an additional revenue stream. I have a podcast, and I have ads running on it. That's an additional revenue stream. You have multiple revenue streams coming in. If you have not thought that far ahead and you're not sure how that works, then you definitely need to check out the website or message me or Michelle with questions. So are you branding yourself? Okay, so I'm mainly talking to my MLMs right now, multi-level marketers. So chalk couture designers, paparazzi sales people, if you're selling makeup for Unique or any of the other makeup companies, Tupperware, all that kind of stuff, okay? All those things are great and all well and good. But if you are not branding yourself, and you're only branding the product that you're selling, you're doing yourself a disservice. Because what if you don't hit your sales quota and you're at the end of the quarter and they have to say goodbye to you for 6 months and you can't go back and market any of that product for 6 months? Are you just going to let your business sit there? Because your engagement is going to tank completely if that's what you do. And you won't have anything else to market to keep it alive, to build the following, and to keep revenue coming in. Okay, so and anything can happen that could cause that. You could get sick. A family member could get sick. Someone could pass away, heaven forbid. You could be displaced from a natural disaster, just anything could happen. That business could just get shut down tomorrow. You have no idea what's going to happen, especially in today's economy. So it's very important to brand yourself. You can sell all the makeup that you want, all the chalk couture that you want, all the Melaleuca that you want, whatever, all the jewelry you want, whatever. Okay? But if you are not branding yourself, and by branding yourself, I mean add that one little thing that niches in with that mixes in with it, add that one little thing. Or 2 little things, or 3 little things. The day is gone where you can only do one thing and that's the only thing that's acceptable. People want to see diversity now. They want to see that you're not just a one-trick pony. So branch out and show them all the different things. It's called lifestyle. Be very much about the lifestyle if that's the direction that you need to go. That's how I had to move. Because I don't know if tomorrow I have a relapse with my illness and I can't paint furniture anymore or do crafts anymore or stand in the kitchen and cook anymore. I have a laptop though and I can sit up in my bed and type on it. So, I had to protect myself against all of that, okay? So we prepare you for all that. And that goes from everything from Facebook all the way through to YouTube, Pinterest, all of it, okay? So brand yourself and don't box yourself in. Make sure that you set yourself up for success. So like, Donna, I'm going to use you as an example. Donna's name initially was Kentucky Lady Reese. When we did our branding boot camp, we talked about not boxing yourself in, leaving yourself room for growth. So Donna changed her name to Kentucky Lady Designs. So now Donna can pretty much do whatever she wants to do. If she decides tomorrow she never wants to look at a wreath form again, and she wants to start painting furniture, Donna can do that. If she decides tomorrow that she don't want to paint furniture no more, and she wants to make signs, she can do that. She's unboxed herself to where she can grow in any direction that she wants to go, because designs can be anything. Branching out and branding myself. There you go. Awesome, Danielle. Okay, so next thing is, do you know what your elevator pitch is? Do you know how to effectively explain to people what it is that you do? So Michelle and I joke about it being our Game of Thrones intro. So when I come on and I say, hi, my name's Tina, I'm with Old Maid New. I'm an avid DIYer, decorative furniture painter, the host of the Sheer World podcast, and an online business coach with All-in-On Business. I just told you exactly what I'm all about. It was funny, it was entertaining, but I was able to communicate to you clearly what it is that I do, right? So, this is what we train our people to see, or so that they can get in practice of it. Imagine you're on an elevator with one of the sharks from Shark Tank. And if you can tell them effectively between one floor and the next exactly what it is that you do, they're going to give you $10 million. What is it that you do? Are you able to effectively explain it? And if you're not, we can help you with that. We already talked about in a box. Okay, so maybe you're a little bit further down the road, okay? Maybe you have a Facebook and you got a great following. You're going live, posting sometimes. You got an Instagram, you got a Pinterest, you got a YouTube channel, you got a website, you got a blog. You've got all the things, right? Are you doing them well? Are you just doing them because somebody told you that's what you needed to do? Are you making any money from it? Are you seeing any engagement from it? Are you seeing any traffic from it? If the answer is no, we can help. Because a lot of times what happens is you get in these groups, or you decide you're going to truly DIY and YouTube everything, and you're going to be like, oh, this says I need to go do this next. Oh, I need to go do this over here next. Oh, wait, I got to go do this over here now. And what happens is you end up doing all the things, but nothing's being done well. Our group is designed to walk you through it, through the paces, through the steps. Okay, so the very first place that you start is Facebook. That's the very first place that you start. If you already have started and you're somewhere else, that's okay. That does not mean that we can't help you, because you can go start the Facebook following and maintain that other following probably a little bit easier because you've already been doing it, okay? And it's not hard to walk it back just a little bit to where you can get out there and start growing. So we walk you through the paces. So first we do our branding. Then we're going to help you get your Facebook business page set up. We're going to tell you all about how often you should post, show you how you need to do it. We're going to talk about supporting your community and building a community and networking and going live and all that good stuff. Then we're going to add in Instagram. Then we're going to add in Pinterest. And we're going to get you going to where you're moving on those just a little bit. Now, personally, usually it's going to be one or the other. It's going to be Facebook or Instagram sometimes. Okay? I personally do not post to Instagram unless I have a new blog post out. And I try to post once a week. Doesn't always happen. So sometimes I don't have anything to post to Instagram. And that's okay for me because I don't make my money from Instagram. Instagram is very visual. It's where people go to see all the pretty things, like all the beautiful stuff. Okay? It's a very visual platform. You can't link directly to things on your posts. You have to utilize a link tree in your bio. So you've got to get people to not just respond to your posts, you've got to get them to respond to your posts and take the extra time to go look at your bio and click on the link there and hopefully see the whole thing through, right? So it just depends on where you're at and how patient you are with it. Okay, Michelle uses Instagram a whole lot more than I do. And she's got a larger following, and that's great. For me, it just isn't my cup of tea. And that's all right, too, because not everybody markets on Instagram. By the same token, not everybody markets on Facebook. It's going to be whatever's comfortable and best fit for you. Then you need Pinterest. Pinterest is a visual search engine. So Pinterest has over I mean, they have millions and millions. I don't have the exact number in front of me, but they have millions and millions of people subscribed to their platform. And it is a search engine, and you can use that search engine to drive them directly to where you want them to go. So when I create a pin with my personal content, when they click on that pin, they're going straight to my blog, where all my passive income is built in. Do you see how it works now? You can also link YouTube to your Pinterest. YouTube is also a visual search engine. It's a video search engine. So when somebody types something in Google, like, how do I do this layered painting technique? Or how do I dry brush? Let's say that. How do I dry brush? So there's videos on YouTube of people who paint showing people how to dry brush. It's all about the tags, which plays into tags, SEO, slugs, meta tags, keyword research, all those things. We're going to cover that all from A to Z. Good Lord. I don't get this many phone calls ever. It is amazing for you. There you go. Instagram is what I do need to work on because a lot of my friends cross over to there. Okay, cool. So, are you doing all the things? Well, are you just going through the motions? That was the whole point of that whole spiel, okay? So, when you get into the group, if you do decide to come join, which, by the way, I should probably tell you how much it is. $29.95 a month. So what do you get for that? You get 2 coaches, me and Michelle Lopez from 4th Street Design Company. There are a lot of people from AIOB, which is All In On Business, just so you know. If you see AIOB Rocks, hashtag AIOB Rocks, you will see that sometimes out there in the community because we are growing. And the way that we do things is starting to grow and starting to catch people's attention, okay? So when you come into the group, you have a ready built community that is already geared up and ready to help you get the engagement. We had a member go live for the very first time last week to 26 people. 26 people on your very first live with less than 100 followers on your page. I promise you that is not easy to do. For the longest time, with over 200 followers on my page, I could not get more than this many to stick with me on a live. Like, I would have 1 float in, they'd float out. 2 would float in, they'd float out. I could not keep engagement on my lives, okay? Which is why I started coming at it from a different direction. I started building my network. I started networking. And we go through how to do that. But the very first thing I had to do was build my network. Once I built my network, I was able to ask them to share and let them know when I would be back and what I would be talking about when I got back. I also try to go live at the same time each week, on the same days each week. That also helps your engagement. But we give you a ready-built community that is going to show up for you and give you that instantaneous engagement to help kick the algorithm and jumpstart it, to get it out there. Right? Michelle remembers those days too. Okay? So that's the first thing you get. You also get a downloadable planner, which has like it has the year at a glance. You have a password sheet in there. You have a social media planner. You've got the, I always forget the name of it, Michelle. Breaks it down by the half hour throughout the day. It gives you a checklist for a to-do list. Things you should be grateful for. I cannot think of the name of what she calls it. But it'll come to me. It'll come to me. I squirrel a lot. It'll come to me. Okay. So you get the downloadable planner. And then we also go through an assessment with you. So we dig into your business, into the nitty-gritty. And then we have a coaching call, 2-on-1 coaching call with you to find out what you see as your vision for your business. There are no cookie-cutter solutions here. What you need for your business is going to be very different from what I do for my business. What I do for my business is very different from what Michelle does for hers, what Jeannie does for hers, what Donna does for hers, what Frances does for hers. It varies by every individual. Okay? So we don't have cookie cutter solutions. We cover all our bases, but there's no cookie cutter solutions. So if you need something different, we want to know that so that we can prepare. We teach you how to do the time blocking so that you can dedicate this amount of time to this amount of time to that. We also talk about different applications, resources that are out there to help you post to your social medias. Because I know that was one of the things I got overwhelmed with big time when I first started. Okay, you want me to post to Facebook 4 times a day, plan 2 lives a week, and I'm still supposed to run my business, get sleep, feed my family, do the laundry, clean the house, take care of the dogs, and do all those things. When? How? Like, where's this extra 2 days a week coming from? So we found tools and resources to help you plan all that out. Yes, we have the Planner Queen Extraordinaire in there. Oh yeah, you have a rain dump too. But there's a perpetual calendar. That's what it's called. I knew it would come to me. Perpetual calendar. And then you also have a project planner. Project planning is good for when you're planning your individual projects. And then coming soon, we're going to introduce them to Trello, which is, if you're a blogger, that's a great resource because it allows you to save all your pictures, all your, like, you can outline it, you can put a due date on yourself, you can attach all your links, everything can go right there in that one application, and it's an application for your phone or your tablet. So it's an amazing resource to have. Okay. Then, week 1, after we do your coaching call, week 1, you're going to dig in and do a hard, long look at your business if you're an established business. So we're going to ask you to scrape all the layers back. Like, dig into it and get nitty gritty. What things are you doing well? What things are you not doing well? Because sometimes in business, we become so obsessed with not losing traction, we don't let go. We don't give ourselves permission to let go of the things that are not working. Okay? So the first thing you need to realize as a business owner is your business is going to grow, evolve, and change. And you have to be able to let go of things that are not working and acknowledge when they're not working. If it's not making you profitable, if it's keeping you up at night, if it is just disrupting everything else in your day, that's probably a piece you can let go. And even if not let go, maybe you can back burner it for a little while, because if it's not profitable, it's not going to become profitable by you continuing to not do it well. So that's where we come into play with that. We help you break your goals down into attainable goals so that you do celebrate successes. If you don't have success in your business and you're not celebrating it, then it's very, very, very hard to stay self-motivated. You've got to stay self-motivated as a business owner. I need some caffeine. 1 second. Okay, so you have to be able to stay self-motivated as a small business owner. Because working from home, it is too easy to stay curled up in the bed, to turn Amazon on, or, Amazon, whatever you use, Hulu, Amazon, what's the other one? Goodness gracious. I pay for it and I can't remember the name of it. That'll come to me too. Must be a lie. Must be a lie. It's not Hulu, it's the other one. What's the other one? Hulu and someone help me out. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Not Game of Thrones. Netflix. Is it Netflix? Yes. No, not Netflix. Netflix. Yeah, Netflix. That's it. And I pay for it and I can't remember it. Okay, so you could get on a Netflix binge, Hulu binge, Amazon Prime binge, whatever. It's too easy to do that if you're not motivated, was my point. It's too easy. So it's very important that you have small successes in your business that you can celebrate with the community to help keep you motivated. And that's the next thing that you get. Again, I'm going to call it back to it because our community celebrates with you. And we help get you not just the engagement, but we help keep you motivated. So if you're not, drink some more coffee. I'm drinking sweet tea. That has more caffeine than coffee anyway. you have accountability with us. So if Danielle says, I'm going to change up all my imaging on my Facebook page to look pretty, y'all keep watching, and she doesn't do it, Michelle or myself is going to go back to her and be like, hey, girlfriend, remember 2 weeks ago when you posted this and we don't see anything yet? What's going on? Do you not understand how to do it? Do we need to help you with something? Not to like for shame you, but to see where we can jump in and help you with it. Maybe you're stuck with something. Maybe we need to jump in and help you with it. Maybe you don't understand how to do it. Okay? Because people learn differently. Some people have to have a voice on the phone telling them, okay, do you see this? Now go here. Do you see that? We don't mind being that voice. Okay? Also, the people in our community are great about posting questions. And the other ones, if they have the answer, they jump in and answer it. We want y'all to do that. We encourage it. If somebody gives wrong information out, we'll politely let you know, hey, this isn't right, but this is actually the right answer. Or, hey, maybe that's not available anymore, or that's not available on this platform, but this is how you do it. You know, just, we want you guys to understand you have that community for so many reasons. Then we take you through branding boot camp, and then you're off to the races on getting your social media going if you don't already have it going, and then understanding how to maybe do things on social media that you don't know how to do. Okay? And then we take it all the way through the paces. So first we're going to show you how to set up all the social media. Then we're going to talk about where you go sell all your stuff. Then we're going to have, the end of this month, we are doing SEO, keywords, hashtags, bootcamp. So it's going to be all about that, because that's going to roll us right into the people that want to have websites and want to build their stores on their own websites and want to start blogs on their own websites. It's going to roll us right into all of that. So when you first come in, you don't have access to everything because we do not want serial learning. What is serial learning? I'm going to tell you. Serial learning is when you sit down and you watch a ton of videos and you don't go do a dang thing with them. That's called serial learning. So we very much, at the starting point when Michelle and I were talking about fleshing this out and how this was all going to look, we very much were in agreement. We are not the individuals that are going to collect your money from you and not see you get a return on that investment. You're investing $30 a month in your business, $29.95 a month in your business. So you need to be getting at least that much back out of it. You need to be getting something for that dollar that you're spending. So we don't want to sit back and collect your money if you're not going to do anything with what we're giving you. So don't be surprised if you're in there for 3 months. Yeah, you paid your $29.95 every month. But if you're not engaging in the community, if you're not asking for help, if you're not going through the trainings, if you're not doing the things that you need to do to grow, don't be surprised if Michelle or I, hey, can we set up a time to talk? And we tell you, we think after this next month, if we don't see anything, we're going to go ahead and part ways. Best of luck. But, we really want people to grow through this, okay? You can serial learn, but you do have to be able to implement it. You have to be able to implement it. And if you serial learn and you're not doing it as you're learning, I know I can't watch a video and remember every single step from that video if I go watch another one after that. I have to immediately do what I'm watching that video about to make sure that I do it right and I remember how to do it. Okay? So just know that. And also know, Michelle and I by no means have all the answers. We don't know everything. But our people will tell you, if you come to us with a problem or a question, we're going to go search for that answer for you. And we have networked quite effectively in the community to where we can get that information for you. We stay abreast on what changes are coming down the pike for social media platforms, blogging, all those types of things. And we're not scared to call and have a conversation with you about maybe a tactic that you need to change or something that you need to do differently. We also talk very much about social media etiquette. What's okay to do, what's not okay to do. Because some people just don't know. Most of us didn't grow up in the internet era. Most of us grew up when when house phones were still a thing and they were attached to a wall. You didn't even have a cordless phone yet. So, this is all new to everyone. Some of us just were forced into positions in the workforce to where we had to learn those things. So while we're on the subject of Michelle, let me tell you a little bit about her. Michelle is with 4th Street Design Company. We were in a coaching group together with Annie Sprinkles, and we were all 3 accountability partners or business buddies. So we very much drove and pushed each other. Annie Sprinkles is also in the group. She's the passionate creative lady. But Michelle has a high-end luxury retail management background. So she very much understands how to market to people. She understands how to come at things a different way. And we complement each other very, very well. So, we joke, but I call her Thelma, she calls me Louise. And if we jump off the cliff, we're going to jump off together. So, we mesh very well together. She's my yin to her yang, or vice versa, however you want to put it. Where I'm weak, she's very strong, and vice versa. So, you have the shirt? Yes. This is my painting shirt. I'm going to my happy place as soon as this live's over. So, you guys, I'm not going to keep droning on and on and on. $29.95 a month is a very small amount to invest in your business to help it become successful. If you're like I was, if you're like Michelle was, and if you're like a lot of our members were, people are getting very frustrated with being in groups where they don't promote you in their own personal business. Michelle and I both do that vehemently. My whole newsfeed is filled up with AIOB. And if you're tired of people giving you this part, but they don't tell you how to connect it to this part over here, we can help you. We want to end all that frustration. We're hearing more and more in the community that, I need people to show up and support me. I need engagement on my lives. I need to understand how all this works. What do you mean jumpstart the algorithm? These are all the types of things that we help you figure out and we help you piece together. People were being told, go change your business name, go do this, go do that. None of that is necessary, because the way that we teach you to market your business is going to get you to a place where you're comfortable doing what I'm doing right here. As long as you can hit that live button and have a conversation with your viewers, your brand and what you do can be as diverse and as broad as what you want it to be. You just have to tell your people what your brand's about. And the only way they're going to learn that is by letting them get to know you. So, I hope you guys found this information helpful. If you have questions, feel free to message me. Feel free to message Michelle. Or you can message our members. They will tell you. We walk the walk. We don't just talk the talk. We don't get on here and go live just to recruit people and get you in the door and then hand you off to someone else. That's not where we live. Even if we grew to 15,000 members, Michelle and I would still handle every initial contact one-on-one. You would still see us engaging where we can on your lives. And we have a contingency for growth. The people who are starting with us will be our mentors and the people that we bring in and give a piece of that pie to later on as we grow, so that you are covered all the way across. So we are very much committed. We walk the walk. We don't just talk the talk. We don't get on here and tell you all the good tips and, smile pretty and, say it's all going to be unicorns and rainbows. Because I'm telling you, running a business is hard. Running a small business is harder. And running a small online business is the hardest that I've ever had to do. You will grow with us. Go to the All In On Business Facebook page. It is live here in the broadcast. Go and read what our people are saying about us and about what they get out of the group. have a conversation with any of these ladies that are in here on this live, or this gentleman that's in here on this live. And we are open to men and women. We just had a new logo design, and it went live on our Facebook business page today. We're excited about that. So we're eager to help anyone that wants help. And we hope that we hear from you, and we hope that you come join us, and we hope that we see you on the inside. So that's all for today, folks. But Michelle will be live probably sometime within the next few days talking about all-in-on business as well, and you'll get her take on it. This is what we're passionate about. This is what we both want to be when we grow up. So I don't know who you are, but you have the wrong person. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.